Good afternoon, everyone. We are back for 2026, the training tourney number 8. We're getting straight into the round 1 of play right here. This is winners round 1. Just picked out a match that looks interesting. We've got I'm gonna say Andix, and I don't even know what we're gonna do for this one. MHY Sad Peter is how I read it. But like we'll figure that out. They're on the Orion, the vintage play. Orion, a legend that's been around forever. Let me go get the overlay set up, so I'm not too behind on that. But challenger mode is just logged out. So we're going to back banning real quick. I'll let them figure out where they want to go. It's been funny. It's because it's been a bit of a minute since the last tourney. So I've had to like blow all the dust off of all of the setups and whatnot. It is quite higgledy-piggledy how the stream comes together, but it seems to have done so. So we're gonna start with this first game.
3, 2,
Andix,
1,
and we're gonna have to. We're gonna go over MHY. MHY, like opening up with the spear, getting almost in his the whole spear gun right there. And we got a strategy. Side six right into the Yumiko down stick, the tricky one. I remember when that used to be the only down stick of its kind. And then that came out, and then interesting thing interaction coming out there, but somehow they both miss each other. Yumiko stick is a tough one to land, but it is quite lovely. You can get it nice down there, punishing the spear sidelights. MHY has a strategy on the ground, which does appear to be sidelights. So it's what spear players are looking for. Absolutely. Nice side comes in. The sig comes through, but can't get the follow battery afterwards. Another side sig, but Andix staying high. The easy, very straightforward way if you're up against Orion. And I go with side sig, you can just jump. Or unless you get mixed up by the D sig, recover the other side of the stage, you can send them down. Can MHY get back up? No, unfortunately. He locks himself in with a recovery, and Andix times the ground pound well to take the first stock of this training room tourney. We'll see if MHY can come back in this game. Definitely can be. Well, that gets out of the way, interesting. We're just trading signals right now. Side stick for side stick, but MHY is backed up further, so gets away with it. Let's turn out. New stick's wrong way, unfortunately. And another new stick comes out. Like, welcome to round one, ladies and gentlemen. Like, new stick nearly the full copy, and it's going for the mega call out ground pound. Can be difficult to time. Especially with the way the hitboxes on the recovery work. But set sidelights, it's going to back up some damage. Looking for Lucha, you've been looking for this all game, but hasn't found a final play yet. The ground pound is beaten out by the recovery, which is quite feeling. Doesn't go outside the stage, needing outside the pocket safety. But the ground pound on stage is going to be a pretty straightforward punish for MHY. Looking to guard the weapon pickup from Andix, and Andix doesn't want it. Gonna get punished for that though. Trying to put the disrespect in. Does find the down heavy, but it's not quite enough yet. Let me try dodging for the set. Sees it coming. Thinking about how they're going to avoid that neutral stick. Andix puts out lots of time for that. Fully charged recovery right here with a set maybe as well. No, doesn't set back to stage. Andix, we got to be getting some of these. Like if we're going to get back in this match. MHY, sorry. But we'll see what we can do. Another set on the ground. Recovery, but doesn't go for a follow battle, so it's going to take the damage. Dare is too low, so it can't come through. And MHY just searching for this sideline. Interesting movement over there. Does dodge through the ground pound though. Not going to be fooled by such a telegraphed one as that. MHY team, you know, like if I'm busy recovering, then maybe, but you're not going to get the free and easy one like that. Like one of Chachi Bobby will come too late. Yeah, so yeah. Like, I might start at 2 UK time. Like, I've gone back and forth between like 2 and 1 on what the best time is. Like, but in any case, we have this is just round 1. Andix looking to finish, but actually MHY putting a bit of a comeback in, and with the full ground pound, but doesn't chase touch back to stage.
Player 1 wins.
So for what it is what it is. does get the start with the from all the way high in the sky ground pound, but not able to continue the momentum that they were kind of building up. To be honest, you know, like MHY could be fun comeback, but for now, it's Andix taking game number 1. Presume they're going to go into Kano 2. We got a legend swap. Legend swap on win, you know, always the vibe. You know, might start a bit fun. Like Isaiah, an interesting pick. It's been a minute since there's been some high level Isaiah gaming out here. I remember back in the day you would have like Boomy, I guess, had Isaiah. I know there's some other top players, but it's been a while since we've had Isaiah with the top tiers. As MHY really having to think about the no, actually no. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait. You just got baited. Like we are having a legend swap. It's all over too. I noticed the Vine was level 3. I didn't really want to call attention, you know, because, you know, it's fine. Level technically doesn't matter in esports. It's just what buttons you press. But we're now out here with the level 31 Teros, which we'll see if that can break the mold. Like, there definitely is a link between these two legends, and it is these signatures. Which can be tough if you're Andix here, because you've just kind of figured out MHY's timings on those sphere signatures, 2, and you know how to get around them. Could see some mix-ups coming in from Teros, but instant sidelight into the neutral signature is a immediate read on the opposite movement. Neutral sig is a tough one if you're gonna whip that. Oh, nice there. It's actually Sidez into the backside of it. Interesting. Sidez on stage isn't going to be particularly punished as MHY goes high. Like another neutral sig, but the down sig is gonna catch their recovery, and that's death. Hello. Like, Andix not letting them get away with Nat. Like, if you're going to be doing that sort of thing, another honest movement actually. You could find out neutral. Everyone's jumping into it. I think it's the problem. They do like to go high quite a lot, especially on recoveries as well. So, Andix is definitely locked into that one. Sidez the wrong way, but the recovery back on stage. He's going to mix them up. Sidez them once again. Andix though reads the aggressive option with another kind of neutral sig. Really well off. And does it again with another kind of neutral sig. The part 2. Like, we're not going to find the actual one, but at least it'll be a bit more less catastrophic on miss. Could be finding another one. Andix actually trying to predict the high movement this time with another D-Sig. But it's MHY goes yet higher to make it over. Neutral sig not going to be needed as Andix is not able to make it back to the stage. Been able to get the cannon quite quickly. They seem to be fine with the cannon. I mean, maybe that's actually alright. I don't know. But Sidez sends off stage. We could. I could say we could. No, actually, the mix ups. An edge guard we ain't seen yet. Like, we just send it. Just send it with a ground pound. Why not? Like, it can be tough. Solid sizing. Catching Andix snapping. Like, Sidez sends off stage. Reads to have a copy of the ground pounder. That could have been huge. The fully charged down signature is going to. Not by the second. That was sensing a few. MHY just happy with taking their single hit here to try and end the game. Nearly calls out the spot dodge with the haymaker, which would have been wild. And MHY definitely slowing down the pace here, trying to find their footing, really using all their jumps and really making a very calculated way down to the ground, such to get their sizes going. But again, another D-Sig is going to be the stock, and that is Andix in game number 2, stuffing out the recovery and really getting locked in on MHY's timings here, because that can be the really tough thing when recovering. Is it can be very tempting to just press as many buttons to get back a stage, to get back as soon as possible. But that the inevitable is the easiest timing to call out, because you know exactly when it's coming. In a lot of situations, if you're off stage, and actually you've still got a jump or 2 left, you can just wait, and it'll catch a lot of players off guard that aren't quite ready to do that, and they'll just throw out their option, and then you're back on stage for free. it could be something that can help mix up the timings.
3,
But
2,
really waiting,
1,
really waiting.
brawl.
Like, but not too much waiting because this is Brallo esports, and I like and we like the big games. Like, we'll see if the guitars here can come through. For our last episode, we got Ada, Andix on the Ada. Like, see the blasters, but they didn't play it all last game. Nice move with the down air. Like, honestly, that would have completely missed if I was doing Psychic. And catch another copy again with another ground bounce. Andix has just been so, like, just lights out off stage. It's just really been calling out MHY time and time again. Very few ground pounds have missed from the side of Andix. When they go for it, it's guaranteed. Especially with that a large hitbox in general. Imagine making that down there, like wild and stuff there. But you make it work. It catches the dodge up and the recovery as well. I think maybe looking for D6 there, but unfortunately gets a grab defense instead. Looking for one there for the neutral stage, it's going to Senpai. Looking for grab back. I think these I missed to put side charges of grab cards maybe. I'm not entirely certain there. Because the grab by ain't quite it. Doesn't get the punish though on the side signature there. MHY getting away with some stuff here. Like maybe 86 like aren't quite as great because D-Sig is kind of hard to space properly if you're expecting a side sig to come at you, and I guess side signature is fine, has decent range, but don't get too much. We do actually have at least a weapon swap here from Andix. Looking to end it all with a neutral signature. Actually, brutal signature there. Honestly, if Andix goes to the end of the game without getting at least one, there it is, you know it, and the dare as well to finish things, and that is Andix taking game number 3 with the Ada. Like, with 3 legends, and that is the end of our first match of play. Well played, Andix. We might see them again in winners round 2, and MHY will be moving to the elimination side of the bracket. Maybe they'll put on through. We will see. In any case, we're going to head over to a quick break while we find our next game, and I'll catch up with y'all in a memento. there we go, and we are back. This game started quite quicker than I was expecting. Apologies for the delay on the stream. It's always a bit of a scramble at the start to find matches that are ready to be played. Eventually, we got to this is what it should be Musashi. At least that's what Challenger Mode says. He seems like a different tag in game. The Demon King, but we're gonna go with Musashi on the Cassidy versus Velo, repping the Koji. Absolutely vintage matchup. And vintage Cassidy combos as well. That's the stock on the minute. I was trying to set up the match, but apparently we already have explosive gameplay out of the gates with the most abhorrent drip on Musashi right here. I don't even remember what skins these are, but thematically all over the place. But sometimes I can work in your favor because I'm thinking about it and I'm not thinking about the game right now. So that's like a slight bit of mental chink that you've got. In order to maybe go up 2-1, gets the dodge through with a stomp into the net, and what is that? What is that? Get the clock out, That is under a minute. Musashi is up 2 stocks. I don't think Musashi's ever won a training in tourney, but definitely has gotten close, and he's making a statement in his winners round 2. To make their advancement in the women's bracket. Throwing the hammer away the other direction. Just, why not? Really wants his best. It's actually primed to hammer, so I'm not even sure what the song is for. Especially with deck exchanges. Cassidy's got a lot of life left in the hammer. Stomp into nothing off stage. Could have killed him, but just really want to send a message. If you're looking for anything, the haymaker goes wide, goes low onto the weapon toss. Can Musashi find it?
Annihilation. Player 2 wins.
Sheesh. Okay, that is game number 1. There's gotta be less than 2 minutes. But with the immediate velocity over to the towers, trying to find something that can be put together here to get us into a game number 2, perhaps with a 1-1 scoreline. But we'll see how we go.
Brawl.
No, it's actually going up. Does get the initial net. You know, that's nicely confidence little thing. It's nice to get that first big damage. You know, the lead for the second. Actually looking to get a lot of not even like short airs, just jump dares. Probably look from there, but gets stuck in the path unfortunately. Another dare, looking for the dare follow up. Something that move is weird. Sometimes it's like minus on hit. It's a bit bizarre. This is not going to get too much. Somehow, some way, I think Velo knew that was coming, but just misspaced it slightly. Oh, the downer looking to get over the ground pound and ends up pulling into it anyway. Another dare comes through, but again, we still get the follows, but does get a dodge in these in order to find. At least a little bit more damage. Into dare. Look at it's a double dare. It's every single time. It's still a double dare to find it. Never likely come through. Looking for down like ground pound that would have put Musashi in quite a difficult position. Velo looking to punish the gravity cancel, but not to find it yet. Again, another deal outside the stage. Another deal outside the stage really wants this so bad to find the edge guard. Does get a nice stacked option. Musashi looking to really fiend with the out of nowhere ground pound. Just make sure the velocity is not comfortable on the stage to get the new stick to send Velo off the top, and we have once again Musashi up 2 stocks. So we'll see if the tails here. Another slightly D-line, but it's the same option, and Musashi's not going to give it to him. Silence on stage. Not going for too much of an aggressive edge guard. Just looking to really mark down that corner with just as many black and boxes as we can find. But comes off stage. In fact, look at the fastball down. Fellow looking for the absolute wild call out. But the gravity cancel just above where Anand really has a good option to hit. It's gonna stay safe. Slightly there. Oh, nearly finds the side stick, but the weapon does into side, but does find a second side stick as well. And that checked the timer. Like that's another very quick game. But actually really looking to speed run their way to winners round 3. We'll see what Velo can get. We're hitting up with the core, which I guess is a third legend. Like I guess it's hard to really to put a link between them. I suspect these are, I guess, just the vibes. Like maybe the gauntlets will be what we're looking for. Maybe the signatures. Maybe we can get a nice cheeky neutral signature that can catch Musashi offhand.
Three,
off guard.
2,
But
1, brawl!
we got to wait for our third match as Velo picking up something with the hammer, the Skyforge hammer. I guess is it honestly actually the wait a minute, finds a grab out and the recovery and the double for the weapon toss and the grab out and the reversal and the down air just for no reason does as well. What is this? Like, Velo cannot catch a break. That is wilding stuff. Musashi gave it to him to give Musashi a little bit of hope. But Musashi finds a net and still going in. Velo not perturbed. Oh, what a world. What a game. What a game. What a game. I mean, you gotta appreciate the heads up. The heads up from Velo. Alright. Like, some players gonna be like, alright, fine. Alright, fine. But actually, no, still going for it. And Velo gets the stop, you know? You can't let it get to you. You can't let it get to you. You gotta shake it off. You gotta take it one interaction at a time. Okay, maybe the last two didn't work. That's fine. That's fine. Because this ground pound will. And it did. Like, and like that's that championship spirit, alright? That's how you make it to game 5. But the recovery is going to catch, gets one more dodge, sends back on stage, probably could have got a ground with his spacing there, but gets the recovery as well, but the weapon tossing down, goes wide, expecting maybe to do something, and Musashi catches that with one of the quickest sets, so quick I didn't even update the score count. That was game 3, that was game 3. But I've seen single tournament games longer than that set. But well played to both players. Like absolutely like pedal to the metal stuff right there. And Velo will be heading down to the elimination side. Musashi will be heading to winners round 3, where we may catch up with them later. We'll see how their run can go through the tourney. In any case, we're gonna go back to another quick break. I need to go have a breather after that one. Ooh-wee. And I'll catch you all in a minute. There we go, and we are back. I thought I might get a longer bit of preamble here. Or actually, maybe thinking about it. Good to go. Like, hello. Like, some Discord overlay is messing me up. Hold on a minute. What is this now? Guys, I've never. Do you know it's funny? I've actually never run a tournament before. It's actually quite crazy. Like, I don't know how you do this stuff. Good to go. That was a plug right there. Like, cool. Let's get into it. Like, with EC versus week 554. We have the Vow and the Ken. So, like, I guess quite a modern matchup. We didn't have the slightly zany legend picks of rounds 1 and 2. We have the Val and we have the Petra. I mean, Orb has been an interesting weapon in recent times. It's kind of been on a bit of an for a while, but high strength Orb especially has been really all over the place. Players having great fun with hitting people with the circle. Nice shape on that. That's the DCX sword, I think. At least it looks a lot like it. So we definitely no stranger to the spherical weapon. But you don't ever get too much out of it in the first game. It does get a nice wake up at the side there. Looking to extend that, but EC stays wide in the third stage. Gets it down there, but doesn't look to push too far beyond that. Ends in with the side there, but it's actually trading side there. It's down there, unfortunately, as no one is stood inside the stage. And interesting call out there with the signature. It was reading the weak might sort of hit backwards. So like I said, the first stage, looking to catch a high recovery with the side signature, but EC goes low underneath that. Looking to guard the weapon, but perfect spot dodge there by Weak, not giving anything there, looking to find it down air, still inside the stage. But Weak was, the sail was starting up, but the down air comes out quicker. Another new signature is missed. We have not seen a lot of signatures connect so far this game. A lot thrown out though. Until then, the side signature is going to go inside the stage. The easy spike, that would have killed like 100,000 damage ago, but it definitely would be the one time stock. Dodges through the sidelight continuation, but does get the recovery this time. And then going through, looking for the dodge to be there. For the first time, another side signature goes a bit lower this time, but you see staying high over this one. So the mix-ups coming through on this particular. But finally, the side light stair is going to call out gravity cancel as well for a little bit of extra height. Not that it really matters, but is going to up into our second stop. We're going with the D light, but unfortunately, so the neutral light sends away. EC really controlling center stage quite well. I mean, stage in general has been quite good. Again, just treating back to center and looking for Weak to approach. Does give up stage control here. Just find the side out actually to reverse. Looking for another side thing, but Weak not falling for that. Could have, I thought maybe it might be an all beasting there, but that move really kind of fell off. I feel like all of its uses were expanded in about 2022 with players like Radish back in the day, and no one's ever done it since. Side air, or gets the down air as well. This is really bad for EC, but holds their dodge for the perfect timing to give it that second air. Very patient stuff there. Looking for the double recovery. Weak going at it. The downlight is an interesting one, just on the off chance that EC was coming in. Looking to catch a dodge down, which would be crucial if he did find that, because that would have been straight off stage. The recovery doesn't follow through! Oh dear! That's unfortunate. Oh, it does it again! Oh no! Like, what is this? I thought BMG told us that they were going to be fixing the random drops. But EC, without taking too much damage beyond that, is able to finish off these stops in the end. So, you know, all's well that ends well, but does take that side signature to the face. That's what we try to find. Looking to find the big dare on the side of the stage as well, but EC does do that. Side light side slow sense off stage again. But these downers on the side of the stage come through. And you see, with the gauntlets, he's going to have lots of options to make it back, really expending everything. But we're not going to push unless we're going to get for that guard, because they can wait for one more set. I think they thought it was it. I thought that was definitely going to be enough. That one should be. There it is. Like, that must have been like 5 side airs in a row. Not even with the side air follow up. We ain't even weapon starving. Not even we're just gonna get right back down to the click clack. And see what we can get for our game number 1. This is the last stop. Okay, could go either way. Whoever gets the next sort of big lead could easily be taking this one. But you see, with the side lights, it's a bit flash close there. Gets double nair though as a follow up. Sends off stage to the side air. Looking for the fully charged side signature. I mean, I guess they had to wait because Weak was above that. So they would have needed plenty of time to fall down into it. But does find there, lower options is Weak. And the ground pound is going to secure things. I don't think we could have enough drift there to begin with. And sort of out of nowhere, EC just sort of was just yes. Sometimes you sort of enter yes mode in particular. It's not necessarily combos, but just sort of getting a series of hits after each other as we go to our game number 2. Bit of a locale change. We're going to the small fortress of Lions for this game number 2, which means I should probably update the
3,
score
2,
counts.
1, brawl!
Ready for yawn in case somebody. I mean, someone could shoot you, right? Yeah. Don't win the game too. Happenable. In any case, we're getting to things with opening up with the gauntlets. See if we can get some damage to it. But does actually we just get the down like there. We're gonna get too much thought beyond that. We haven't seen sort of too many particularly extended orb strings coming out from Weak. Not much gauntlets at all from it. It's been almost entirely this flashy orb. You see a bit dubious off stage, but able to come back without too much punishment. That's going to be an easy punish though for Weak. Neutering the wrong way. Right way could, you know, that could be dicey. You got to think about it, but that's okay. They pretty much put their control on that for a second there. As Weak center stage. You see, just holding back the slight gravity cancel to get the slightly extra range is, you know, smart option. Not one that you're really gonna find too much disadvantage from doing. Unless you get really hard red. The ground pound nearly crushed these strings into the side there. It was interesting. Great spot dodge though through the side air. Turn around with the side air of your own is going to give EC the second. The first stock of Weak. Sunlight's on stage. Weak looking to find another side sig, but it's been one that they've been going with time and time again in the set. The bounce off the stage though, the small wall of Fortune's Lines is going to afford Weak that particular exchange. But yeah, this is actually interesting. I think there's one that hit in game number 1, but not too much beyond that. As we go back down to the neutral, looking to get a sidelight follow there, but not able to find it this time. That's 2 dodge chances. Oh, EC's going to read that. Doesn't get the chase dodge in order to get the full string on there, but that was a great read by EC. Lots of damage regardless, and the neutral comes in as well. And that is pretty much a 0 to death there from EC. Not touched at all on this second stock. Absolutely obliterates. Even with dropping the combo halfway through, just picks it up right back again where you left off. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I just keep winning neutral. It doesn't matter. Catches the dodge through. Looking for a jump read as well, but not able to find it. Risky recovery on the stage, but EC could not get a position punch that one. But still, so much momentum here on the side of EC. Out of nowhere, seemingly. This is a close stock to start the game. Where are we now? Weak down an entire stock. Hi boss. You can play it if you want. But I probably wouldn't do all the set streaming until semis. So you know, if your opponent's fine with waiting, then so be it. In any case, we're getting back to EC looking to finish the game here. With all of the catches and spot dash. Crazy stuff like that. The down is coming through. What is happening? What is happening? They're just going all over the place right here. Like, but these neutral things, like, Weak not able to find the end of that game, the finishing blow there that's gonna give EC the second game win. Wild and stuff right there from Weak. 554. Like, really out here, or just, I guess, Weak as their tag in the game. You know, definitely, you know, one of those it's one of those, like, pseudo-toxic tags, right? You know, like, oops, don't get hit, you know, like, oh, I lost to this guy called Weak. Oh man,
3,
like,
2,
you know, but EC 8 4. Hold on, actually, that's a good point. I didn't flag this. We have Weak versus EC, so they're both underestimating gamer tags right here. Like, is Weak EC or is EC Weak? I can't tell. In any case, we're getting into this game number 3. EC up 2-0. I can definitely see us getting a game for here. Weak start opening up with the RGB gauntlets. Wild into it. But I guess it goes with the color scheme. We swap over to the orb, which I probably could have seen that one coming. Definitely what Weak has been much more known for as the set has gone on. I'm going to waits out the recovery there, not just going to focus that one. Looking to get the spoilage into the going against the sidelights. But find the side sig for side sig, but neither of them by hitting. Another one on the side stage, but that one's going to go wide. EC dodges through the down air. to get back onto the final stage. And this is on the stage. Weak with a potential to actually get a lead here. And they do. Weak up, taking the first stop. You see, even with all the slight trolling that may have gone ahead at the end of the last game, Weak definitely putting up a fight here. And nearly actually gets their spot off winning out though. But EC reading some high movement. Recovery from grounded isn't going to really be enough on the stage. The neutral light is not going to be enough either. And EC needs one more neutral win. The sword shouldn't struggle too much. The recovery ain't dropping this time. And that is going to give the stocks back to even, and we'll see if EC can get back into their play state. But they've been a bit more cautious out of the game. Not so much. Doesn't give it a recovery there. Just shoots back to them on the stage, looking to get the extension there. We goes down. Gets the double aerial string on the orb there. Could have been quite risky. The sidelight, but I think looking for more there because sidelights there wouldn't really have given much stage positioning. And sidelight, nah, I mean fine, I guess, but was looking for some read on the movement after the dodge to try and get a follow-up there, but not going to find it. Beautiful spot defense with the downlight. It's going to get sidelights to extend their lead a little bit here. So recovery sends high, another recovery sends even higher. The neutral signature reads the ground pound. What an outstanding call out there from Weak. Like, EC has not done that. EC has not done that. Okay, did it once in game 1, but still, the memory like an elephant. Weak takes advantage of the situation and gets quite a much bigger lead than they had originally. Weak gain the momentum themselves. Doesn't even want the weapon. Looking to get some unarmed two attacks. Getting the downlight ground pound. Like, this is statement making right here. EC says, okay, you don't want it. I want this sword. I want this. I'm going to get some more wins, but gets batted away. Every little tip tap hurts. The side signature again misses the side of the station box. Neutral signature is going to go wide. Weak dodged it, I guess, anyway. Downlight is going to whip. No dodge. Haymaker was well. That ends the game. What is happening? That entire stock was weapon free. Weak just beating them down. Street Fighter doesn't need the weapons. And is going to put this. I don't know, it might be. We are going to game number 4. East said, alright, that was cool, that was nice. But you know, I was just out of stunting on the Vow before.
3, 2,
the gauntlets.
1,
I mean, the gauntlets. It felt that way, but as well, not able to get the big reads. When you get a read on gauntlets, it's not like sort of that one way it'll just kill you, but you will get so much damage beyond that. But we'll see what the cannon can do for EC here on the Sidra. Of course, does have other funny sigs on the side of Sidra as well. We're almost certainly going to be seeing a sword D-sig over the course of this game. If not, you're a coward, actually. But we have the cannon instead, looking to get the extension there. The spotter is actually a bit late, but the side didn't hit regardless, so we're fine with that. The side signature is actually going to read the side air through. We've been looking at that the whole time. Solid extension on that side, and EC really struggling here. The Stitcher has not been able to get too many openings here. There was one opening in the cannon, but didn't get the string extension beyond that. Nor did quite find the read. The ground pound, even with the big hitbox, if you're going to find it, does get over the side signature there, but still really looking for a firm opening here. And Weak is fine. Weak will just take side air and side light over and over, so eventually can take the stop because Orb does not struggle particularly too much finding that last blow. You have got so many moves that can lead into a killing blow. Those sound a bit here. Side air. Some say easy, making it back. We do get that old D-sig, but beyond that, not able to find too much. Beyond trying to find the stock, but the recovery. Grounded is going to be enough. We're going to see the probably quite an optimal weapon style there on the weapon style rating 1 out of 10. This is very different. This is very different. I think Weak has woken up and realized that actually, wait a minute, this set is kind of winnable. Like game 1 and 2 were kind of a blowout, but hold on, I might be playing kind of good here. The weapon starving is back on the table right here. Weak wants this win, very much so. But hey, that's what competition is for, and it's great to see when you can hit like when you can hit that second, that third gear in a set, find that second wind and find what's working for you. Like again, I mean I said earlier, that's championship material. Like side sig is going to read the movement in. Neutral Light comes through, but not able to find the Tenemon Sayer to get sent into the cannon extended strings there. Down air is gonna whiff as well. I mean, he's just been missing a lot. Weak has had it's been a real reversal. Now Weak is the one that's really in control of center stage. We do have a bit of a swapsies there, but Weak's presence is definitely much more known than it has been in the first 2 games of this set. So it's there, but again, easy, really. I mean, you got to expect a heads-up mentality on this. Every single string starter, they've gone for some kind of extension, but unfortunately, they haven't been able to find the one that hits by yet. Many neutral signatures coming through, but Weak staying below for all of them. And the ground pound is going to come through. The unfortunate space in the neutral signature just go on the side of the stage, and EC just putting 2 seconds at a time into the basket, and Weak is going to find the neutral signature to take us to a stock that could lead us to a 5th game, the first 5th game of the day. And we'll see what we can't get doing here. The neutral signature is going to go high, but EC really looking for this last dog. Weak exclamation points, but does manage to touch on stage. The side air, however, could lead us to tied stocks, but the recovery is going to do it. And here we are. It is last stocks, game number 4. Absolutely could be on. Weak, definitely with the momentum on their side here. Definitely feeling confident, definitely feeling like they're able to swing. Unarmed, not just going to hold. We don't know to wait out the invincibility, but go in and pick up the orb finally and get the first opening. It keeps happening. It keeps happening. The set piece with Weak sort of hanging at that corner of the stage, EC center, but it seems every time Weak's able to break the mold first and get the opening. Finds a new signature, sends EC high, great damage build, and Nair is going to be lovely, but EC really wants to get work right here. Gets the sword. Could be looking for something cheeky. No, just a Nair, to get the back of stage. There it is. I called it, we called it, we knew it was, everybody knew it was coming. Unfortunately, Weak did as well, not going to fall for that one. And definitely still think competitive here. Side air is going to send off, but not kill quite yet. Needs a couple more of those in order to take it. But side air from EC, sends them in his SMP position. Can they find the stock? Can they find the down stick? Can they find anything? New signature, but Weak going extremely high. Not going to be able to find that. The down signature sends the stage, but punished by the dare. We're going to game number 5. With Weak really finding the answers here. Definitely playing in a position that EC's just sort of not quite comfortable with. It's sort of EC's really prioritizing that the stage presence, but and Weak doesn't really want it, and has been sort of hanging around to the side of things, and not sort of off the like that nearly off stage area, and when as soon as EC thinks that they're safe in the center of the stage, then we get an opening basically, and that leads us to a 5th game. It is EC switching over to the 7.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
The spear could be the unlock that we need here. Weak, I don't know if they were tapped in or not right now. Maybe just taking a quick moment. It doesn't matter, they pick up the weapon anyway. Side air is going to be too stacked to hit. Neutral Light sends off stage, but we're almost certainly not going to get anything too explosive here. But EC just looking to extend this position in order to give them damage. Neutral Light does whiff that time though. The long range of spear is going to be difficult, but it can be decent keeping the gauntlets away. Down stick sends off stage. Weak. Definitely being a bit more unsure what to do against the spear here. Has been backing away consistently. The neutral light comes again. The side signature with the jet boost as well. EC with the taunt, double taunt, game number 1. Like they definitely have found what they need in this 5th game. I mean, I still think slightly so much on taunt. You know, I think Weeks that there's a lot more in this game to be played, and especially back over the cannon. We'll see what we can do against this one. But EC spacing much better in this game, able to find a lot more things. The Sonic there is going to do the damage. Does finally get the strings that they couldn't find at all in game 4. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will. Down signature is going to go wide, probably punished. Down light Nair into the mid game taunt, into the down signature. EC really out here. Triple taunt, quadruple taunt. Not the quintuple. Looking to neutral signature right over the weapon toss there. Just there. Where was this EC in game 3 and game 4? Like EC making Weak look EC. No, Weak making. I'm getting mixed up. Like it is what it is. But Weak, I mean, this is still winnable. The down light there isn't going to hit, but the side light is going to be what they need there. Some lovely spacing there, and the sidelight there to punish it beautifully. That is a 3-stop. Wild in plays by EC. They dug deep, and they were able to find just so much yes in that last game. It's eventually, with the right mindset, all your buttons are plus, alright? All your buttons are plus, and we'll be heading to the elimination side of the brackets, where they'll go and see if they can't work their way through that side to maybe meet EC again in grand finals. If that was to happen, it definitely would be a real grudge match, because that was some potent BM coming out there, and you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, and like that fifth game can really hit different. In any case, we're gonna go find our next game real quick. We'll go to a break, and I'll catch you all in the next set of the 8th training room tourney. And there we go. Good afternoon. We are going straight back into it. We're heading down to the elimination side of the bracket. This is, I believe, elimination round 3. We have, I believe this is Abdulman versus Mop. We're going to go with we'll see what we can get in this match. We do have Ada versus Bodvar. Getting some vintage picks coming out here. We haven't seen a lot of the new cats. I guess there was 7 for one game in Game 5 in that the EC win that we saw earlier. New signature, barely. That's tech. Okay, so we got some We got some character knowledge there from Abdul, looking to make their way back stage optimally. Mock guiding the weapon though, it's going to make it difficult for Abdul to get back. Down signature is going to catch Mock wide though. Neutral sig quite hard to punish. Down light though is definitely going to be punished there. Nearly finds it. I think they're looking for a ground pound there. I'm not sure. Looking to kind of hack the ground pound of Abdul with a recovery. Unfortunately, almost coin toss. There is going to give Abdul that stock, and then answering straight back with the Ada here. We'll see what Mock can do. This is definitely one of those things. I mean, it happens in the tournament. Like sometimes you come up against a player like this on the Ada, really out here with the buttons, alright. And you got to prove. You got to prove. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. We haven't seen many signatures here from Mock. Really wanting to say that they're better, right? Well, are you better? Like, are you really though? Are you really though? Let's see if you can't find it. Finds a neutral light. It's going to send Abdul off stage. Mock does go for the ground pound. They don't actually need to. They sort of send off stage regardless here. Catches the dash in with neutral lights. But now it's going to send through. Picks up the blasters. Immediate buffer down signature, but they actually ended up aerial. So the ground pound dead. Side air is going to miss there. Down air would have been better. That final blast and finds the recovery as well. Intercepting in the air. That's going to be a down air right there. Reasonably straightforward punish. Doesn't input the Sair though to get the jump to get the Sair. Looking to find the recovery, but finds the Sair instead. I think it's done some damage. And get immediate down signature with the spear down sig. He's not going to one that's going to be quite as tricky. Mock sent off stage, going to be tricky recovery here. Nearly gets saved actually by the weapon toss there, but the ground pound is going to secure it. We do make our way to final stocks. Abdul cycling the weapons here. Going to stick with the spears, interesting one. I guess looking for the neutral signatures, but the down air is going to come through. Doesn't get the punish on the haymaker. Abdul, that's tricky stuff. But Mock hanging on. Doesn't even want the weapon actually. I believe he may have a statement coming here, ladies and gents. There were two weapons on the stage now. Mock really wants to finish it with a haymaker. Abdul's not going to give it to them though. Abdul's really not going to give it to them though. Mock, not like this, Mock. Don't let it be you. Don't let it be you, Mock. You went for this disrespect. Okay.
Player 2 wins.
Finds the down heavy, and it's going to take game number 1 in a interesting fashion there. Certainly not how to put it, optimal buttons there to find the victory. But hey, you know, whatever, right? Like if you find it, then so be it, right? We'll see what we can get in this game number 2 instead here. In any case,
3, 2,
we don't have any legend swaps.
1,
We don't even have a map swap either. We'll go in. Jeff to most likely the instant grounding guns with D-light there. Wild in battle. We got the big hammer. Again, I mean this strip slightly more pleasant to look at least the colours work out. Well, yeah, it is. Another grounding guns as well. Abdul doing a lot of wild ground guns. There's more with the Sair though. And again, Abdul just these sweeping recoveries back on the stage. Mock's not going to do that. Grounded down there, finds the Sair as well. That's the first there follow-up. But beautiful ground recovery. He's going to catch the blender there. But they're both off stage. And Morgan not able to find a follow-up. Goes back in for seconds, but there was nothing to be found. Like, except starvation. As Morgan's on stage. Abdul going for another ground pound. Neutral signature there as well, just to punish it. Just to make the recovery. Finds moving in. Ground pound again, but low on options. First gets the weird recovery spike. What is this now? Just sends the down heavy up the side of the stage. Really, who even knows on what at this point? Another ground pound comes through. Neutralite. Gonna send off stage. Moment of rest. And then right into okay, can we find another ground pound? No, goes to the center time. Does find the recovery on the time. Down signature? Is that gonna kill? That is! From coast to coast out here. Mock ties the game up, but they're behind this time. Instant down signature. Looking for the follow-up inside the final stage. The neutral signature, is it going to be quite punished? Neutral light is going to be punished with City right here. We're going back to back. Lovely grandma though. Going to find it. Looking for another D-stick. Recovery. Low on options. Finds the doesn't even find the cover. Actually, I guess why not? I mean, you know, if I were you, it's gonna checkmate anyway. But you might as well want it in, like, you know, you gotta let him know. You gotta let him know. Finds the light into the set. Looking for the gun bound. The bomb doesn't go in. Neutral sick though. Mog not expecting that at all. The weapon toss is dodged, but it doesn't matter because the options were gone regardless. And Abdul straight back into this game. Looking for the high. The very high dare though. Scary stuff. Scary stuff right there for Mog. Neutral signature. Oh, soft punish, but does punish there follow up. Another neutral signature does hit this time. Third in a row. You can neutral sig that, no? With side signature, I mean, yeah, like, there are punishes in this world, right? But Apples is getting away with it. Gonna get another one. No, recovery actually instead. Look at the side signature. Gets back on stage, looking to recover. Neutral signature again. Oh, the platform gets him into Rossi's movements. Vital stuff right there. Fall off recovery, looking for neutral signature. And then they're just backing up. They're just backing up. Abdul really wants the spike to the neutral signature, but isn't gonna find it. And in a slightly scrappier game, Mock is gonna go up 2-0 in the set. They're really out here. Not phased too much. I mean, like the punishes could be a bit crispier, but it's fine. It's fine, right? Like as long as you're getting the avoidance of the signatures at least, you're not getting hit by them so much. Then you know, you can get towards being even. Like and of course this is game number 3. We could be seeing some other antics coming out here, but Abdul not changing course. We're sticking with the Ada, and we'll see what we can't get. I mean, again, I think there really is a set that can go the difference. It's kind of tough if you're Mock because you kind of know what the game plan for Abdul is going to be. At this point, you've sussed it out, right? It's going to be a lot of spear, a lot of the funny buttons, and as long as you just keep avoiding them, then fine, right? Fine. You'll win the game. You'll get your chip hits on the hammer, one side light, one side air at a time. Fine. But that takes a lot of vigilance, especially in a best of 5 set. But not phased at all actually, as Mock takes the immediate lead at the start of this game. So I guess it makes me eat my words. Like Mock not tiring at all. If anything, just getting even more in the post stage. Side air comes through, the fun side follow up afterwards. Recover on stage and do signature. But I mean, like, I think Mock's just been really good with his facing the cooler. Like the ground pounds have been definitely one of his pockets, but down signature is going to be punished. And Abdul knows, doesn't need to press any further buttons on that one. Not even going to weapon self this one, they were before. Because they're going to immediate camp with the neutral light. Humongous stuff right here. Neutral side signature side is quite neat. Recovery, he's going to punish, the attempt to punish on that punish. Looking at the side air, but the recovery is going to beat it out. Goes high with the neutral signature again. But trying to get the side air back on side stage, looking for the side air as well. Just looking for any button to catch the drift of Abdul. Going to find one there, but the new signature is going to hit. Oh, so close. The stage barely long enough. That's going to be an easy punish there from Mock. The half-second pause on the side signature. Looking to throw him off, but Abdul, like the first nair we've seen this whole game, like is going to connect and leads into the side air. Like, and Mock's going up out here. Tosses away the blasters. I mean, the blasters are doing alright really for Abdul, but no, the spear, that's where it's at. We're off stage. But look at the new signature. That was so risky there for Mock, but they get away with it. And we reset back to neutral. Mock holding 7th stage, looking to not be in the bad spacing, for the new signature. The new signature, but able to dodge you by Mock, or maybe it's just low movement. Side six is going to come through, and send Mock on stage. Another side six, and we're going down to last stock. Like, Abdul putting up a fight. Definitely sticking those with the spear here. The neutralized side air. We got the strings out here. Like starting the presentation. Mock doesn't know what to do. Mock is Mock's in trying. Gets the read with the dodge with the new signature on stage. Go with the copy. Goes dodges wide. Barely able to make it back on stage with the down air. Another. He's trying to trip him up. Time and time again with a little backdash. The back step on the side signature. They could be seeing another new signature here, but Mock's going so high. Trying to space it. The side signature. Back on the stage, Abdul is on the board, ladies and gentlemen, with the side signature, taking out the last 2 stocks. Like, it ain't over. Like, I thought Mock had it in the bag. That first stock that they played there was a real, it was just a real display of patience. They were able to get around their moves, get their TOURNEY taps in. You know, no big open ups or signatures, just solid gameplay, but just something in that last stock. Abdul just found their flow. Flow state is such a real thing. You cannot sleep on it. Because when your buttons when you're in that mode, you like end lag is out. End lag doesn't matter if you hit every move. Like as a new signature comes through, another new signature comes through, catching the beat on platforms. Abdul, what is this now? That is a near 0 to death. That's like 20 damage. I looked away, like at the side screen for whatever damage Mark did in that first dog. Oh, Mark. But we need to we need the brilliance here. That's good. Double side light. Doesn't find the stairs on the stop though. That could have been the time for the game here. And this is still an incredibly close game. Like Mock was up this much in game 3, and the game of the other day. Beautiful down signature though. That's the kind of punishes you need if to be bringing this to a set victory in your favor. Catches the moving through on the neutral line there. Recovery back on stage, gonna be safe. Dodges through the neutral signature this time. Doesn't get too much punishment on that. Looking for the recovery, doesn't quite find it yet. Too low. Neutral signature over the side of the stage. That's almost certainly gonna be it. Mock is already low on options, and that's it. Abdul one stock away from taking us to the 5th game, like on Terminus out here. Like new signature again. I think the stage is definitely huge for Abdul. It's so difficult to when you have a legend like this with the massive new signature. It's so difficult because most of your punishes rely on approaching them from above, like say with a down air to scoop them up, or something along those lines. But when you have these platforms, it's become so much more difficult. And honestly, the neutral signature just become completely safe. It is very difficult. If you're above them, you cannot punish it at all. So if this does go to game 5, Mock's gonna have to be way more careful on the stage pick here. We need a flat expand if Mock's gonna take this game. But looking for I think that could have been the cover against Dizig. Beautiful dodge though through the ground there. Looking for another one, finds a recovery into the ground but Abdul goes wide, finds another recovery there on the side of the stage, recovers back on and another recovery, but this is very high ceiling, so you know we're gonna need a couple more of those. New signature, but Mock goes high, able to get back on stage. Side signature comes through, and this is where we get on the clutch, and we find one more side signature. Mock not able to avoid all of those, and we are indeed going to that 5th game. Like Terminus, absolutely Abdul's playground right there, able to get away with so much, and Mock finding it really difficult to get the approaches that they're looking for. In any case, we'll get into this game number 5, and we'll see what Mock can do. I mean, it was a tough call there. I didn't actually see what. I know they did ban out. They did not pick Terminus that time, but still, Western Air Temple is going to be a bit difficult. The platforms are going to be somewhat
3, 2,
in the way here, but we'll see what we can't get happening here. As we have set of game number 5, Abdul starting with the blasters, tosses them away. A bit of a weapon disadvantage, but I think the evasion is good enough to it won't matter too much. Still actually defending buttons. Mock unable to land a single blow. Picks up the spear, and now we get back to the bump passing. Like, side signature though, it's going to be blocked out by the neutral light. That's quite fortunate. Mock again going low for the recovery. They've gone for every single recovery off stage they can find. But the neutral signature, Mock was low on options. That is an early stock there by Abdul. Catching Mock sleeping. Mock just needing a moment almost, just to take a beat in. It's tough. You were this close from closing out the set. Look for the down signature though, but the recovery is going to be too quick. They held it too long. They really wanted the big statement with their down signature. Neutral signature not going to complete. Another side signature punch side signature of Mock. A Mock with a sword in. Not a weapon we've seen them play much at all this set. But I guess that's something a bit more stable looking for. We'll have to see. Side signature. But Mock actually reading a neutral sig there. So not been able to get the connection there. Neutral like on stage. And again, the platform helping them out so much. And getting this thing. Looking to dash away, from the ground pound there. But the ground pound looking to get finds the side signature, calls out the dodge, no options yet, finds recovery. That is going to be a equalizer right there, but Mock took a lot of damage on that stock right there. Mark's gonna need to dig really deep, and he's gonna need to play so careful for so long to bring this back. Well, Abdul is absolutely immediate heavy, immediate side stick. Here it comes. There it is, doesn't find it that time. Another one. No, it's the mix-up actually. It's the mix-up, and that's why it could be so difficult to play against sort of thing, because it's almost like every interaction is coin toss. Every interaction is coin toss, especially with a legend like Ada. It's, you know, it's low or high, low or high. Okay, maybe there are perhaps a third option, but it's those are much more difficult to force out. The dodge is going to be caught. New stick part 2. Going for part 3. Actually, going to come down stage. Mock going deep with the hammer, but not able to find it. Looking to starve our weapons. Catches out the side stage there. Abdul's not going to find it. Go looking for some low options there. That's going to be a side air. Not looking to push too much beyond stage. I mean, they probably could get away with it. Neutral though, waits it out. Down signature, gonna be punished. It's too high. Looking to weapon toss. I don't know what that one was for because it bounced. But Lattice, like, and this is like, this is the final tier. Okay, you made it. You made it to last stock. You made it to last stock. But you're in orange. You're in orange here. You can take 1, 2, 3 more signatures from the Ada, but you got to put a lot of work. That's good though. That's a great start though. Multiple side airs. No, looking for another one. The Mock has been so many side airs, so many roll space side airs to bring the back in this game. Are we gonna see neutral stick here? Oh, it's a recovery instead, but Dallas heads up. Looking for a big call out there. The platform's going to save him though. The saviors of Apple become saviors of Mock. The weapon toss is going to get back on stage, and Mock is going to stage. But the immediate pickup into the recovery. It took the first off of the set, and it takes the last. Is going to see Abdul taking game number 5 in elimination round 3, sending Mock out of the tournament. We may see them again in the future, but that's the thing. Like to be honest, this is why I run these tournaments. This is why I run these tournaments, because when you come up against these sort of players in ranked, you might beat them for like the one game, and then you sort of won't. You'll win. You won't rematch, and you just go into your next set. But when you're in tournament, you don't have that choice. You have to play all 5 games. And to keep the composure up for all of those is really, really difficult. And is something that is hard to practice for. So they weren't quite able to pull it out today. But I'm sure this won't be the last we see of Mock. As we'll maybe train in tourney number 9. We'll see. In any case, well played to Abdul. Found their game plan. The Blasters started up in game 1, but that didn't really go too well. But the Spear definitely was doing the work, doing the big work, getting in the big dollars. In any case, we're gonna head back to a quick break while we find our next set, and I'll see you all in a moment. there we go. And we are back with our next set. We're in the next round of elimination. The elimination side of the brackets. We're just going to work our way through here before getting back to the winners side of things. We have the matchup of Week, who we saw earlier on in the day, versus, I mean, around 100% certain their challenger mode tag is Bad Boy 171, but they're playing his mate in game. I think we're gonna go Bad Boy. We're gonna go Bad Boy. At least that's what the Steam overlay will probably say. If and when Week picks their legends, I guess we can give them the good to go. There it is. So we can get into things, but yeah. So Week, of course, we saw earlier with a Game 5 Barnstormer against EC earlier on, but the 7 was too much in the 5th game, and sent them down to the eliminator side of brackets, where they go up against the Tezca of Bad Boy 171. We'll see what we can't get for game 1 here. It's hard to everything to go. We do have the gauntlet mirror, of course, but the off weapons are a bit more
3, 2,
I guess
brawl.
diverse. Battle boots with the control, with the extreme potential, and orb with the raw power, especially with the Petra pick of Week here. Initial jockeying going on. Both gauntlets. A lot of neutral being played here. A lot of very safe moves. Double Nair was an interesting obvious choice coming out on that one, but the nice going cancel to get over the downlights for Week. The recovery looking to send to just build up damage. With the right spacing, side signature, but this ain't all, so that one's going to be punished, as Bad Boy was in the correct spacing for that one. Side signature was well going to come through, but that's going to stage. The downlight to sidelight, but I want to find a grab a follow-up. Manny not giving the spacing for that. Switch over to Battle Boots, going with a strong hit, but I want to find a dash back through to get the follow-up. Weak looking for the recovery, finds it, like, absolutely no nonsense there on that first stock. Able to get the immediately, didn't even need the orb finally here, able to find it with the gauntlets, which can struggle sometimes. If your sidelines ain't cooking, then it can be a hassle sometimes. But we don't know that. I think they lost their gauntlets, but they should have another set primed, but they don't actually quite want it. I think they want to save it for the next stop. Smart stuff here from Week. No, yeah, they're moving away. The side signature, though, is going to send Week down to that second stop, so we were so desiring. But it's fine. Actually, no, I had orb prime. So we really want to start off with the orb for this next stop. I think it's their favourite weapon overall. I think they're just kind of like, oh, neat, my god, still working out. That's like cool. I trust in the circle in order to fight the more reliable damage dealer. I'm probably here as well. As Bad Boy thought they were low enough to go below the down signature, but bad news from that little thing known as reality, where the hitboxes intersect. Very patient recovery back on the stage there, using the diagonal walls on small world ends to make their way back. Risky stuff, but doesn't make it on stage. Staying very incredibly high here. Not landing at all. Using all of their jumps every single time for gun. We're finally coming down with the side air. It wasn't supposed to be on that. It does eventually land, but it gets beaten out by the superior ground game for Week's orb. Like here. Down on the side of the stage, looking for the double down air. Trying to find it, coming back on stage. Looking for a side light or side air. I'm not sure if they were airborne or not. In that particular spacing. But Bad Boy looking to barely making the way to the level, but it despawned. But the next spawn is a bit more favorable for them. Gets in there. Oh no, it's fun to follow though. And we go back to neutral. A dodge on hit is cooler, but the weakness have been 2 points to wake up. And also I think come through. But that one's just was going to go low this time. Neutral light sends Bad Boy off stage, and we definitely have slowed things down a bit in the phase of this match. Weak just looking to take their ones and twosies, catch them in at the end of this game. We'll see what Bad Boy can do, but the tail end of that recovery is going to be enough, and we will go into game number 2. Except I need a quick sip. There we go. Like, but it's okay. We didn't miss much. It's just week taking game number 1 and sending us into game number 2. As we have a Legends up here from Bad Boy 171. Probably actually switching to Brawlhalla's canonical Bad Boy, yeah, depending on how you want to look at things.
Brawl.
It's Caspian. We're out here, so we get the guitars, which has been an interesting one. I mean, you know, there's been many opinions. 2026 year of guitars, maybe, but this is really the first ones that we've actually seen, at least in the training room today. Here, we'll see what Bad Boy can't do with them. But not getting too much started here, even with the superior open up ability of the guitars, not able to get anything started yet on them, and just looking at the PlayStation fiddle, but weak on the other hand, having no difficulty with his gauntlets, finding openings, maybe not too many extra strings. The slice things are going to do, but Matt's going to be wide over that, looking for no, turns off stage, tosses the gauntlets away, so the guitars away, looking to swap over to the gauntlets of Caspian. We get to see this really patient gameplay here from Bad Boy. The problem is though, it's fine, you can run as much as you want, but if you ain't getting those openings, what are you running for, really? We'll see. Maybe it's just just taking time for Bad Boy to get into this set and start getting the yeses that we're looking for. But for now, the guitars are only again, but Bad Boy does not want them. Even though Weak is at the start, is at the still at the low damage percentage on their stock. It's typically the damage range that you really want gauntlets to be under, but Bad Boy is done with the little tiny swords and really wants the gauntlets. But unfortunately, is going to lose some minutes afterwards. It could have taken a page out of Weak's books on keeping your off weapon around, or staying on your off weapon at high percents, just so when you respawn on the next stop, you get to be on your third weapon. But Bad Boy doesn't do that, and it's getting hard punished for it. Weak getting so many open here with the orb. The guitar is able to go back on stage, but not able to find the side thing. Weak barely getting the triangle movement over that one. Really Pythagorated that movement there. In any case, Bad Boy really trying so hard with these guitars, but Weak is just one step ahead at every single opening here, and not able to find it. Downlight, we got a really nice bonus there, it's going to come through, but another one as well. The new thing too is the dubious call out there, maybe turned around, could have been what we're looking for. Tosses the guitars away immediately. I mean, this all makes sense, right? Because Weak is finally at the later stages of their stock. It feels like it's taken an age for us to get to this point. Now, things that comes through, it's going to be punished by the side sig. Well space stuff there from Bad Boy 171. Gets us down to second stocks. But we'll see if Weak struggles much with taking this stock back in their favour. Not in the slightest. Another D-stick over the side of the stage. Bad Boy didn't have the dodge ready in the suitcase for that one, and that long travel back to the stage, and it's going to be caught. But like, see what they can't do in this third stock. Tosses it with the gauntlets as well. Somehow they don't seem to want either weapon right now. Downlight's going to be caught, but they didn't go for an intended all follow-up beyond that. So let's get there finally. And we have what could be the last of Bad Boy's guitars. If they don't start becoming yes now, that's it. They're done. They're done. They're off the ship. Overboard, not going to be seen again for the rest of the day, possibly. Who even knows at this point? But the old Bad Boy going high does get a very nice side outside the stage, but not able to push the line too much. They both spot dodged. Like the heart stopper right there. Super high recovery as well, and there's Weak still swinging up there as well. Wild and stuff. Bad Boy holding back with the guitars. Looking for a side signature, but it's overspaced, so going to be difficult to punish. Side air, so gets the side of the stage. We're looking one more. This time, Bad Boy remembers their lesson. One more side air. It's going to start on stage again. The reverse down signature slightly low as well from the mix-up. It doesn't miss, but it also doesn't
Player
match.
2 wins.
Finds the orb side air. Vintage stuff at this point. It's kind of crazy that orb is vintage at this point, but in any case, it is what it is. Bad Boy, unsurprisingly, having a think about it, deciding exactly what legends that they want to pick for this third game. the guitars were rough, unfortunately. I mean, not for lack of trying, really. It definitely was a much more aggressive game from Bad Boy here. As you go back to the Teska, I mean, the numbers don't lie, right? The numbers don't lie, right? Don't what? Sorry. Like, game 1 was close. Game 2 was less close. Only one thing really changed. Okay, maybe the stage, but you know, you only get limited choice in that one. So clearly, we've got to go back to the Teska. We'll see if this works out.
3,
For
2,
Bad Boy
1,
here in
brawl!
this game number 3. But in any case, weak looking to take this third game. We'll see. I guess actually the read with the dodge field recovery. Lovely stuff there, and we go back to neutral. Finds the very scary neutral side of the stage. That's when you start pressing. That's when you start pressing as a battlefield player. That's when you toss the coin. Flip it right, they're dead. But unfortunately, that was not. Weak manages to stay around that to didn't give away panic options and gets back on stage, and we go back to neutral. Something over to the goals here, gets the side light, but somehow just fast falls out of the nair follow up. Just not quite spaced adequately to get the follow up there. Side signature outside the stage, we're back to it. This is, of course, the difficult wall here. You do not have space at all. If Weak goes for a down sig, you have to do something there. You can't just wait, which has been what Bad Boy's been doing for the previous attempts this set. So I can definitely see a down sig to the donut coming out here. As we have to go to quite an aggressive edge guard. But unfortunately, Bad Boys, I keep reading the game tag, but go too low below the side of the stage, miss times the recovery unfortunately, and it's gonna bonk their head on the bottom of the stage. And looking for the reversal on the cycling there in order to take us back to even stocks. But we definitely looking to extend this lead with just onesies and twosies on the orb, get some lovely spot dodge through the side air, attempt to double save the side stage, looking to do what we can do this entire set. Neither is really, Alan worked out for neither of them yet, the random side sting. But you never know. No, the right place, no, can be really punish. The sidelight though is not going to be enough to do look at a very cold downlight there. If that was any closer, then that would have been straight to the side signature, but not quite. Stuffs out the recovery somehow with the weapon, but still someone actually manages to give up weapon control. Make very tricky stuff there, but we go back to real quick. We go to secure this show real quick, just doing the press and buttons. Get back on the stage. Another side air sends Bad Boy wide down air. Clinks off the side of the stage, very difficult to make it back from that one, and Bad Boy is down for their tournament stock here. This is Bad Boy needs to get something with the golden here, but unfortunately Week's not going to give it to them. The orb is really popping off here. There's a down thing, but Bad Boy actually does manage to avoid it. Gets the sweat peed side air as well. Unfortunately, they didn't have the resources to really follow up on that one. Side 6 goes wide, unfortunately. A Weak looking to get his edge guard here. Not able to find it. Just a suffice dare. Looking to get on the stage. Another signature comes through, but not able to find it. Looking for the, gets another dodge in read with the recovery though. Bad Boy's down to the last legs here. The side signature isn't going to kill barely due to the positioning on the stage. So I guess maybe got a couple ways to the left. Just able to get out of the corners. The side six gonna whiff, but not able to punish that. The side air, barely not enough. Stage is already big enough to absolutely gung ho ground pounder right there. Gonna go wide. Weak point, not gonna do another one of those. Still going to keep things in. But the neutral signature, look for the ground pounder as well to completely to dead on the stocks and went in too hard. Bet it all. I mean, you had to, right? You had to at that point in the game. If you didn't get that edge guard, it was going to be tricky. But unfortunately, it doesn't work out for Bad Boy, and they are going to be eliminated from the tournament. With EC moving on, the elimination of the bracket could get that rematch against EC that they've been looking for. We'll see. In any case, we're going to go back to another quick break, and I'll catch you all for the next game, which will probably be in the winner's side of bracket in a moment. There we go. And we are back for our first winners semis set. This is Fox versus, I'm going to say DMS, I guess it'll be. Two players we haven't actually had on stream yet today, somehow. I guess that's the thing with winners side of brackets. There are less games, so I guess it's easier to slip through. But in any case, we'll be seeing them. Fox we have seen on the training room tourney before. And DMS, I think this is their first time. So, welcome to the series. And we'll get into our game right away. Let me, I guess I'll go fix the overlay real quick. We do have Fox representing the Scarlet that we've seen from them plenty of times before. But DMS on the Devil Jin, the
2,
Zariel
1,
crossover. So definitely, there's no other put it, a high level pick. Zariel's still having a lot of good attributes, good signatures. But we actually haven't seen very much bow at all today. But we'll see what DMS can do. Of course, Hammer not getting too much outside this game, so flipping over to the Rocket Lamps. Nice side that comes through. Side Whip, however, DMS neutral signature. We're not going to find that one. Sidelight is going to be jumped over, and DMS sending them high, and it goes back to the ground. Down air is going to break the pressure there. Fox gets disarmed again, looking to pick up the hammer to find the knockout blow here. Stomp will definitely be a great start towards that, but actually tosses it away and not even looking too aggressive to pick it back up. Another there is going to bounce Fox off that stage towards down a low. Would have been much better. Another one. Fox really living. Finally, DMS finding a dare at an appropriate angle for potency. Is able to take the first stock. DMS looking to extend things with the down side of the stage with the experiments. We're not able to find there. Fox looking to finish things off with the hammer here. Dodges up, but not able to get too much beyond that. But does find the Sare eventually to secure that game. Neutralite, it's going to open up DMS immediately on the next stock. No rest like this. The recovery. It's going to be punished by the down air. It is a bit of matchup potency where that down air is a great counterpoint to the recovery. Solid there, sounds also too. DMS very low, looking to go even lower to get around that ground pound. But unfortunately, it really was just a checkmate at that point. And DMS was able to get back to stage. Does catch the jump though with an air. And breaks the pressure for a little bit, but they're going to immediately pick up the coordinates, looking to find the new signature, which will definitely end the stop right there. Down the initial light comes through. I forget how I don't know that line either. In any case, side essence of those again looking for another D signature. These Scarlet signatures haven't been doing too much work for Fox in this game. DMS has been pretty decent at avoiding these, but that definitely can change as the set goes on. Looking for that's kind of a Mafia sort of type beat there, but the Nair goes pretty wide, not quite high enough damage for that full combo. The neutral signature finally is going to connect though from DMS and sends Fox down to the last stock. Decent lead for them, absolutely. The advantage is in their court, especially breaking the mold there with the Nair, sending it wide. Then pick up the Rocket Lance, not only to find a sort of jump read after the down light there, but definitely could end the set up here. Looking for the down signature, not able to find it. Looking for down air, that was Vince's stuff then, running for goal. That's definitely been the big punish for DMS. Is not going to be open. They're looking for the down light again, looking for another jump call out, but DMS just staying low after every down light. Finds a dodge there with the gauntlets, but not a good zoom there. And at last,
Player 1
hammer
wins.
killing blow is going to come through for Fox to take game number 1. In any case, this set absolutely does have a lot more distance to go, and we'll see what we can get from our map bannings. That is, of course, if we get any map bannings to begin with. There we go. DMS just having a bit of a think, leaving open the 3 maps on the left. So basically, it's platform zones, depending on what you're looking for. In any case, we're heading to this game number 2. No particular legend swaps. We're going to the dojo. So we have a triplat right here.
3,
The last
2,
triplat we
1,
saw
brawl.
was Ada territory. We'll see if Fox can bring up the spirit of that in this game. But bit of a pretty anti start to start this game. Just a lot of pure movement there. Looking for the double stare though is DMS, but did he find the side thing as well? Fox getting out of there. Possibly could have maybe got a counter punch on that one, but was like, nope, I'm gone. don't want to be dealing with this at all. The side air does center stage. Neutral stick comes here as well. For the Fox finally getting some footing here with the signatures. Tricky stuff here. And DMS looking to find the opening. Does get hit with the stomp there though. Center stage. But the downlight Nair is going to send Fox high. Recovery not going to be enough though. The funny 45 isn't going to be quite fortuitous here for DMS. Stomps there. Comes through. Weapon does this as well. Brings it back up again. Looking at the recovery. Not getting able to find it though. Down signature. But falls too low. And DMS staying high over that one. And recovery. Double side light comes through. I said recovery before it even happened. It doesn't matter. Like, DMS getting the stock lead, and we'll see what DMS can do on this one. Gets caught by 2 neutral lights, and we're going straight back to even. You could not split up these 2 players at all. Neutral light is going to come through. Double neutral light as well. That's great damage for Neutral as well. DMS getting swatted by the hammer, but Fox actually tosses it away, looking for the one glance. He's going to get absolutely outrageous chase dodge up there. Just to go back to 90, picks up the one glance. Not going to get the neutral light followed by the gets their dodge caught again, but DMS just has been too crispy on these dodge punishes, even when they have managed to find it. Not going to get too many big quality on it. Gets the grab cancel again, but goes for the neutral stick read rather than something more guaranteed after they have the dodge down. Difficult stuff here for DMS. It nearly gets the modified Machio again to Fox, but I find it. The full charge there on neutral DFS able to stay barely stacked to get around it. Immediate dare stage, will catch Fox off guard. The dare gets clipped on the corner. Dare, what it does down pick up there is great, a little shrink though, to give DMS the stage presence, but kind of just gives it up just for the fun of it. Just to stop on stage, not going to be punished. Looking to finally find the entrance here. They're being so careful, but DMS whiffs first. And Fox finds the hammer there, sends him off the top. DMS now behind, immediate downline recovery. Fox covers the weapon, landing with the weapon toss down. Let me go back to neutral. Hello. Like, throwing the weapon to the fans right there. Looking to someone else can pick up that bow, I guess. Fox looking to extend their lead here. But not able to get too much on that neutral light. Looking for the double side that got on the first knock, but not able to find that one. And Fox again gets another glitch out. They're just pressing as many little buttons as they can. Again, Fox with a super duper tricky movement up the side light, making it so difficult for DMS to find anything beyond that. The neutral light! BMG, not again. Like, that would have definitely been the KO that they were looking for. Doesn't matter too much when they get the follow right afterwards, but that could have been an absolutely gnarly way to go down 2-0. As it is, DMS fighting back in this game, keeping the weapon stuff going, but Fox does manage to find the downlights to get the action back in their favour, looking to pick up this up and finally gets it, but gets that dodge red finally, looking to get a movement to the right is DMS, but not able to find it. Fox backing all the way up with the neutral light, get away! But don't get it. The recovery comes through, sends Fox right, weapon tosses down, now it doesn't have a weapon at all, looking to, DMS looking to catch up the movement through, dashes all the way to the hammer, immediate decent gonna be with that, goes to the top of his edge, that's side out the side of the stage, sends Fox low, and has to dodge through the weapon, no options here, touches the stage, DMS mistimes it slightly, even with the hammer, doesn't care, goes for the side signature, and that's gonna be it. DMS takes game number 2 in, like, somewhat scrappy style, but it doesn't matter. If you get the buttons, it's fine. As we go to game number 3, 700 damage. Like, there is a lot being pressed here. There are no. This is not a set for early stocks. This is just sets for many blows. on these players, and
brawl.
we'll see if we get something similar going on here. But in any case, we go to game number 3. You always love to see game number 3. Like, I mean, we already knew this is going to be a pretty close set, but now it's been factually verified. Lily finds the net, down there, center stage, can't try them last hit, but no, trying to stays with Fox the whole time, but Fox still managed to stay tricky with one challenge, which has pretty things with coverage. It's pretty difficult to get that kind of to get the mixes in, but does the impossible and makes it back onto stage after all the pressure the DMS is putting on, keeps their composure. Super duper critical stuff there to make it back. Neutral light whiffs though. It's like funny, you go through all that and then whiff a neutral light. It's like, okay. Like sometimes Battle of the falls down, lovely little, the teensy little side charge there. So they instant pick up side sig, want to catch him off guard. The left cross, bowling alleys off the side of the stage. Again, full charge on the neutral sig, but DMS is not yet given to the edge. The max range down line, not enough. Would have been difficult to follow up him regardless, but I guess recovery. Looking to send low, but DMS doesn't blink. I mean, you know, it's the sort of thing our players do this a lot. They'll just kind of, whoops, I fell off stage. Sorry about the guys, I guess I missed. You better go punish me, and then, you know, you get recovery and you're dead. But no, DMS, thing wise, dubious ground pound there. Maybe with one of the ground castle, not 100% on that one, but not with big of a punish. They don't find the DC there. But I mean, you've seen it, right? Their signatures from Fox, they were working so well, especially at the start of game 2, but they've almost vanished completely from Fox's kit. Has not been able to find the confidence that they were looking for to get the signatures. Misses the stomp follow-up. Unfortunate start there from Fox. Like in this game of the DMS really coming alive. Finally, the dare is able to come through. But that was a lot. That was painful. Like it's like being at the dentist almost. You know, just waiting. Please, something convert. But in any case, does get the good open up to this song. Does good looking for the grab on it. Does just go back on stage. Nothing good looking for the D6. There it is. The side stick, not going to be enough quite yet, but that's an edge guard position right there. With another one, but Fox stays high, able to get back to stage 3 as DMS with the punish there. And we go back to neutral at last. I mean, there's not been that much neutral being played between the two players. It's just occasionally the two of them just need a quick respite. And when the other pitch, Ben nearly calls out the full charge on that recovery with the side dish. That would have been brutal right there. Neutral comes through, and that's going to 100% be enough. To get solved there. DMS keeping things competitive. Actually, more than that, keeping things in their favour. But the down signature immediately on wake up. DMS not ready in the slightest, because it's a reversal signature and because it was well positioned by Fox. That is killing in orange or whatever. DMS was not super duper massively damaged. So we're going right down to even stocks. Last stocks, game number 3 in winners semis. The winner of this going through to the winners finals, where actually I believe winner of this is guaranteed, like, I don't know, a couple pounds I think I put on the prize pool this morning. So you know, there are big stakes on the line here for whoever can take this lead. DMS looking to find an opening with the goal. To find it, gets a new stick as well, catching the movement up. Down is down. DMS reads it with the ground pound. Barely gets back on stage. Fox waits out that movement perfectly, but it's going to be another tough position. Then go around, catching the dodge up, and DMS is taking game number 3, sorry, in their favour. They've been quick sets. They've been quick games so far. It's almost a little difficult to tell when we're in game 1 and game 2. But Fox behind after having a decent start to the sets and also to game number 2. Again, it almost seems for these close sets, whoever wins that first game is almost a disadvantage. Because you're almost inspiring your opponent to really mount the comeback that, of course, everybody wants.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
So we'll see what DMS can't do here, but in any case, we're going into game number 4. DMS with the advantage, looking to stamp their name in the training room Hall of Fame. We'll have to see. It's a lovely start for stock though. But the recovery, that's a reversal right there. No, DMS doesn't mind. It was a Reallo damage. Pragmatic thinking going on there. Usually comes through, that's going to bounce on the stage though, so not going to be the KO here, looking for the edge cut here. Another side signature, not able to punish, recovery back on stage. Fox doesn't want to press too hard on that one. Chase Lodge is down, but DMS doesn't mind, finds another neutral win. Double neutralite. Fox really swinging for the fences, wanting to get something to bat DMS away from weapons so they can pick it up in safety. To get it, but actually picks it up in fine regardless. DMS getting the lovely extended bow straight into the recovery as well. Looking for another one, but there recovery as well. We're training recoveries. Neutral signature as well. Not an opportunity for Fox. This is a very different stage setup, of course, we've seen throughout the entire set. The platforms are gone. This is it, and this is where some signatures. It depends on your playstyle, right? Sometimes the signatures can be nerfed or buffed. Fox definitely seem to be powered up a bit because they have the I guess the restraint to only turn out the signatures when the opportunity presents itself, and on these kind of stages the opportunity does kind of present itself. More often when you'll have these sort of anti-air positions when you're looking for the signatures. In any case, Fox evening up stocks. And looking at lovely wake up there. Gets the whole string as well. Into the string as well. That's a beautiful string right there. DMS does pick up the bow. Sends him to house. Recovery is going to send upwards as well, but not enough. Bow really does struggle for that KO sometimes. But that's just when a good goggles. Side switch comes through. Punished by the Sare. DMS in a tough spot. Looking to get the charge on that. Looking to counter punish on that one. The hammer bait. Back at it again. But DMS has shown time and time again that they ain't gonna fall for that one. And they will keep their composure. Looking again for the wake up. D-Lane neutralite is going to center stage. G-Sig looking to make some space. Oh, the frame perfect. Oh, maybe not frame perfect. They super tight timing on the bounce there on the side of the stage. Lovely stuff there by Fox. Still not any finals out though. Lovely unharnessing code move for like no apparent reason. DMS just out here, but even with the bounce, is going to KO. We're once again going to last stock. Who would have seen this one coming? Fox opens up with a hammer, gets a double chase dodge. Where are you going? Like just really searching the entire stage of the floor. But Son of Goku, please listen to that. Neutralite, looking again the down signature, but DMS stays high. Web tosses away, but DMS goes over that as well. Fox now in the disadvantaged position. DMS holding center. Gives it up. Comes back to center with a side signature. Looking for the side out. No, goes to recovery instead. Fox looking to mix them up. Thinking thought of the revive weapon, but actually went in for the side light. Doesn't find it though. Side light of their own. Does find it on stage. DMS really guarding this weapon, even with that sort of pressure, anti-pressure. Fox just can't find a way to bat them away from it. Just finally pick it up. Dodging through the downlights. Gets knocked off stage again. Gets recovery, and that's going to be it. DMS is going to take the set and stamp their name into the winners finals. Well played. DMS, they'll be going to, let me check the bracket, if you know who they're going to be going up against. It's going to, well, you're the winner of either EC or Musashi. Hasn't yet been decided. We will see. But in any case, good games to Fox and DMS. But in the end, the proper composure for DMS. Able to weather the storm of the Scarlet's signatures and not able to give Fox particularly very much to work with. Fox was going for the funny stuff on many an occasion, but it didn't quite pan out. In any case, we very probably will be seeing a bit more Fox in the elimination side of bracket. In any case, we're going to go to a quick break where we find out what that next game is, and I'll see you all in a moment. there we go, and we are back with our yeah, good to go with our elimination quarterfinals match. I believe this is. Like, I'll just get to the bracket. In any case, we're getting towards the end of the elimination side of the bracket here. We have EC surprise knockout, who got knocked down by, I believe, Musashi, who is really out here in the training room. TOURNEY, they were sent to the elimination here to fight up against Plex. I'm trying to recall if we have had. I think there was a player with a similar tag in training before. Might be the same person. But
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Yeah. In any case, like, we will get into this game number 1, and see what we can't do. Plex opening up with the Mirage here. So actually, that could be pretty much the first real Scythe that we've seen this game. We did have a Loki earlier, but the Scythe string was not really too much a factor there. That was my signature-based Loki gameplay out here. Double neutral strike is wild in. Doesn't get a dodge call out, so just damage build. Neutral 6 side of the stage. Immediate recovery. EC not going to be fooled by that. Down is heavy. It's going to come side of the stage, but Plex did barely touch. Barely falls below the soul signature as well. Super duper crazy stuff like there by Plex to be able to make it out of the stage. Tricky stuff. But again, after all that, just falls into the neutral signature, and we'll see what we can't get for the next look here. But Plex behind, looking to again. Oh, nearly gets his called out by the neutral signature, obviously there, but stays just barely below that. Oh, down thing on through, but Sam still got that now. Rest in peace. But it's whatever. In any case, Salek comes through, looking for a follow-up there. Lucy again, and the part 2, and the funny recovery off the side of the stage. Hello, the funny 45. Get your protractors out, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes recovery becomes a killing move. It is what it is. As EC opens up with the Salek there. This is the new side stage. Plex stays back, gets it down right there. Nah, question mark, I guess, is one way to family stock. But EC gets back on stage. Maybe they're looking slightly foolish. Again, EC sent wide, but barely living on this one. Looking to get one last nail on the side of the stage, not able to find it. And before Blink, and we missed it. And Plex down to their last knock. Oh, optimal. The little donk on the top of their head. And we get with slightly more damage. Plex looking to open up with a spear here. That's with it yet in this game. The sword is really slicing. I think Neutral sends Plex on the side stage, and the barely tip of the set. No damage build. Weapon does as well. Got one more dodge back to stage, but EC gives it to them. For some reason, miscalculates the edge guard there. Gets another side of the stage, looking for the weapon toss. The side end of the stage. But Plex gets back. Oh, look at the pachinko. That one out there. Blimey. Another side there. We got the little rainbow weapon toss. Plex looking for a nail bounce on the side of the stage. We're fiending off the side of the stage. To try and find the gears. EC not able to put the clip together this time. But we'll see what we can't get in our next game. Like, as he was saying, Super Fox in the chat, like, it's funny, like, sorry, TOURNEY play, it forces you, right, to play up against players that maybe you don't want to, but alas, both of ye want to win, so, like, there is no option. You must simply do better. Or get lucky. Just kidding. In any case, we have game number 2. EC going up in the set counts with the gauntlet play. No, actually very much orbital, really. Just lots of gauntlets. Plex tossing the scythe aside, looking to sort of the spear. I guess a bit more reliable. If the scythe isn't working out, it can be one that can help you get back into the game. Gets the double the top one of it. Down signature avoided, not falling for that one at all. Easy picking up the gauntlets this time, but the neutralize going to whiff. But they barely wide angle the downer is going to catch him. Down sig, just puts it out just in case, but does give Plex the stage back again. Could live to regret that possibly, or maybe not. Neutralize comes on stage, looking for the win off again. Sword could be seeing a side stick here, but Easy hasn't done out yet. There it is, there it is. But Plex able to time the go back on stage. Downlight into the recovery. I was a bit dubious because it was quite stacked. So maybe we could be seeing a bit more hilarity from the funky stick, but that doesn't quite happen. Side out on the side stage is gonna whip though. EC ends up just I guess wasting a bit of time while they get punished. Side light doesn't go, goes for the soft hit, looking for the follow up, but rather than the stronger side stage, just hold the button down. I'm not settled on that one. Nair comes through, looking for a reversal. Downer comes through, wants to follow up as well, but Plex stays low. Smart stuff, doesn't just immediately give a jump there and lose their stock. But does get the weak, just get the strong side like this time, we're learning. Nair Sensei, EC adjusting weapon toss down and jump, really looking to mobile on that one. Does finally find the signature though. Plex really struggling to find the KO, but it's Scythe at white. You know, anything can happen here. Usually like the way that's not going to be what you want to be seeing. Plex looking to get maybe something started there. Jumps over EC. Looking to get the dam, but EC stays low. EC with the down recovery, looking to chase up high with the send. Doesn't quite find that one. Plex low on options, tosses away the scythe. It is gone. We're over to spear. Looking to get back on stage. EC actually traps the recovery with the sword, but not going to get any particular follow-up blow. But doesn't need to. Just finds an opening with the sword. Probably going to stick with the gauntlets here for the start of this stock. No. What do I know? We're sticking with the swords. For the, I gotta get some damage build, nice reliable stuff, doesn't have to put this up too much danger. Down there onto the side of the stage, the active input from Plex has been really perplexing, mixing me up. What we want to do, wake up side sig, why not? Down there, side sig, that was a more risky one, that was one where there was no build up on that one. The egg drop comes through, the downlight is barely too wide, and it's gonna but the front swing of the down heavy is going to take us to the last stock in game number 3. AC looking to go up 2-0 in the set if they can just secure a couple more neutral exchanges with the sword. Plex looking for it, gets the dodge read, but gets ground pounded right out of the pressure. Another down comes through, another ground pound comes through. EC really throwing it with these ground pounds here. Really wants to get some sort of a real flashy end to this stock. The visual like perfect spot dodge there from Plex. It doesn't matter though. It does not matter though. Plex really dug deep there on that last stock. But unfortunately, it was still not quite enough. EC just brushes off the couple misfires and is able to take a game number 2. So EC up 2-0. We could be seeing election. No, Plex is really out here. With the Logitech studio sponsorship as well. So I can only guess what kit they're repping. But actually, who knows? Like it could be anything. But we'll see what Plex can't get doing here.
Brawl!
In this third game, we don't have a change of locale. You see, they don't even fight for that weapon. They stay near it and just mash a weapon pickup. Whoever gets the frame win will do it. Down is down. But not able to get Plex looking to get a juggle, but no, a big whiff with the neutral lights. That's gonna be a easy open up for Plex. Did he actually gets bonked into the other weapon, but I think it was an active regardless. Down lights, sends wide. Neutral lights, gets the dodge down, but no one to get a follow up beyond that. Neutral light again, down light again. Nearly finds the D-Sig as well, but EC staying over that, gets him open up with the gauntlets, looking for the double recovery, looking to Plex just hold him down, but Plex will give them, stays high, gets him on stage. EC goes out there for the recovery, does find it, short term to the sword, looking to finalize the stop, just goes out there with the swords there, and before Plex has a moment to catch their breath, EC is out here. The haymaker was dubious there. EC saw that one coming and was able to stay wide, but that's more like it. D signature takes us to tied stocks, game number 2, with Flex looking to really get an advantage in this set. It's been mostly nip and tuck so far, but triple nair comes through, quadruple nair comes through. Looking for the fit one, no one expected it from. Yeah. Easy looking for the mix up. Another neutral light, but that's big damage to the build regardless of FBC. But for those stocks, Scythe on the stage again. Flex really not feeling the Scythe at all in this game. When it's set really, picks up his spear at last, but EC is able to position well with the ground pound and. Plain and simple, gets things to a advantage in their favour. Even though this set was looking, this game was looking quite close, EC looked to really run away with things. Wanting to end things right here, but mega weapon stuff coming out right here. Doesn't want to know it. Fast falls into the neutral light, but still no dodge given. So going to get too much beyond that. Flex looking to go backstage, gets dead for some reason. Nair sends right. Flex EC going all the way in, but Flex doesn't go in. Barely misses the two trains in the night, they barely miss each other with those two hitboxes there. Now thinking to come through, but Tez and bottom of the stage. Flex looking to come down, does it, but gets back on stage, looking at any opening with a side fist. Side light, joining hitbox, sends off stage, because sometimes he like, Nez, and he tries the other way. EC able to get back on stage. Flex really needs to find some sort of probably a swap here. EC looking to get out with the immediate ceremony to find it, just goes back on stage. They don't need to go risky here, just stay on stage, find the D-light, into the neutral signature! He doesn't find it. Drops it, but it's okay. It's fine. It's alright. EC gets the game number 3 victory, and takes a pretty quick 3-0 over Plex. All things considered. So absolutely not happy about the way winner sides. They want to get into to grand finals, and we'll see how things go. In any case, we'll have to wait a couple minutes for the winner of the other elimination quarterfinal match to be decided. It'll either be Fox, who we saw in the previous game to this one, or it'll be the rematch between EC and Weak that we saw them face off in in winners side earlier. We thought maybe they might meet again in grands, but at best they're going to meet in losers semis. So we'll see who can come out on top in that particular bout. But in any case, we'll have to go to a quick break while we wait for the next game to start. But yeah, hope we'll have a spiffing afternoon today. Like, finally getting some good weather around here. And yeah. I mean, it's you know what? It's good to be back at last to be doing the tourneys. It's been more of a minute than I would have liked. But yeah, that's just sometimes how things happen. But the good news is that there's plenty more Brawlhalla still to be played today, and well, I don't know, maybe on some other days. Who knows? Anyway, I'm yapping. Let's be right back. I'll see you all in a minute. There you go. Good afternoon. We are back. Apparently, Musashi needs a restroom break real quick. Okay, I lied. We're not back. We're not yet back. In any case, we should be in a memento for our winners finals. We're doing between Musashi number 10 and DMS. Let's get this loaded up real quick. DMS, of course, on the Devil Jin that we saw earlier, and Musashi. Really could pick out anything. Musashi, I guess, sort of the kind of dark horse of the training room tourney. Like, there's been a lot of allegations about it, but at the end of the day, we're this season for BRAWLHALLA, so let the games continue. Like, for now, at least. In any case, we do have the lock-in from Musashi. It's the Imugi. Like, I don't know, who would have seen that one coming? Like, let's see if we can get things started. We do indeed. Like, so, let's see what we can't get in this game. Number one, we go into the map banning real quick. But I'm sure we'll figure out real quick. Literally a fight on knives. Like, what was the was this like, ooh, yo, elimination corners, 3-2 win for Fox VH. So we're seeing them up next, up against EC. So they have vanquished Weak. Weak will not be getting that rematch, unfortunately, against EC. We'll see them later on. But for now, we have Musashi and what a start. DMS, the immediate clank to start things off. But I'm sure we'll make it through that. Musashi's doing whatever. But we get a new side Gopi. That's still bread and butter. Boasting right there. Catching Musashi. Turns down with the stare. But Musashi drops down with the down air. Gets the full greatsword 3-piece string. It's going to be a slightly different one because I am still greatsword ignorant. So I will try my best. This weapon is vexing. Like, but it doesn't matter. Because we have Axe right now. Axe makes a lot of sense. Well, it's gone anyway. Because I can't believe actually, that's a good point. That we've got all the way to whatever o'clock it is for you or me right now, and I only just now get to talk about the next changes. Like, I'm sure I don't think there's been any majors since they promoted that change. I forget. But I guarantee you, every single major, they will mention this for the next year. Like, did you know? Guys, did you know that it disarms you quicker now than it used to? I mean, it does, and it is actually way more. I didn't play it while it was experimental. Or maybe I did, but just never noticed. But now it's live. You can really, like, it's really like when you're playing something like in Yu-Gi, it's like, yes, this is what the downside is supposed to be of playing a hurdle, other than the low speed as well, which you can notice the low speed, especially when Musashi trying to get back on stage. In any case, back to the match, DMS with a pretty big advantage after a pretty close first off, but really taking the lead over Musashi. Low on options. Oh, goes for the last follow-up. They probably didn't even need to do that. Musashi gets the final nair to secure the stop, but it's okay because DMS is able to find the downlight into the recovery instead. Not even going to be just taking a quick weaver between stocks. Not going to be doing too much. Drops down with the web dust, gets the neutral light as well. Nice little bit of damage build. And we go back to the neutral. Both players looking for the right move. Big neutral light stage. Side as well. Double side air as well, going all the way out there. But because it's in Mugi, that was like 2 whole seconds of locomotion to get right up, perfectly spaced for the second axe side there. DMS not ready for those kind of antics to be coming out, but that brings us right back to even. DMS still with the advantage, but does get the dash in, looking to get the extended grid to follow up. DMS looking for a jump, but not able to find it. DMS staying low, or so Musashi staying low, gets back on stage with neutral light, looking to bat away, goes around DMS to get the weapon picks up an axe, looking for a neutral light. DMS again with the neutral signature, but yet by the way, goes for the mix up with the signature, but the ground pound, recovering back on stage, he's going to be punished by down air, looking for maybe a neutral light follow up, no, gets him with down light. The ground pound holds it down to catch out the dodge and the movement. Beautiful neutral light. sight, knew exactly where Musashi was going to be lit up, but this is where Imugi becomes tough. This is where the signatures come out, and you have not fought against any of these in the set so far. Musashi's been really reserved on it, but when we're at this point, that's when it's not coming out. The ground bounce is going to miss, and Musashi's ground bounce, the crescent of the very bottom of the hitbox there. It's going to send DMS straight down, stuffs up the recovery, and is going to send game 1 packing. That was super duper close. Musashi was down by quite a lot at some point in that first game. But was able to, with the big momentum change really was the double X side there, which for reference, I don't think DMS had to get hit by that. I didn't quite track if they used their dodge to cancel momentum to get back onto stage. Maybe they did, maybe it was guaranteed, but still that was a beautiful pick by the player allegedly known as Musashi to take game number 1, going straight in with the Axe D-Stick. Many more signatures than we really seen at all in this last game. Slightly there, go for the grab again, but DMS staying low to this one. Does get a news follow up as well, but not to get too much on that because it walks moving on the platform. And the news sent away, looking for an L side. Just finding there finally. Musashi staying low, gets bonked on top of the stage. That's critical. Gets it as one more option. The ground butt, and again DMS with the there. The coffee spikes, question mark. What are we even happening here? Musashi gets like on stage. Again, another held down ground butt. A little bit predictable there. Musashi, DMS is not falling for it anymore. It's staying low under that, but somehow, some way, both players on the stage. Downlight could maybe lead to a follow up there. Groundbot is punished. DMS really low, does not get the turnaround. Musashi critical with their turnarounds, but DMS not been able to find it in turn, and Musashi ahead in game number 2 here. In any case, we go back to a little bit. They swap places. Just looking like they're doing button checks real quick. But this is just actually how things usually play. Another trade. So many trades coming out for these two. Both of these very sort of staying grounded, very equivalating in how they play the game against each other. But DMS lengthens up, does manage to block out with an air, gets whipped off into the bow, but dodges up over the solid into light follow up, does get delayed into the stair, gets knocked on the platform though, we get a follow up, there comes through, into the stair, because DMS is going low. That's the adaptations right there, after all those ground pounds, conditioning DMS to go low, that's when you start reaping it, and getting the low stair instead. Second comes through, interesting back hit of the down air, another down air as well, Musashi really prioritizing the axe, the great sword that's been getting too much. Again, DMS going for another edge guard, but Musashi not falling for it. Does get the cross though. Can he find the ground pound finally? Yes, he can. Does not get clipped by anything, but it's still not enough somehow. That is going to be it though. After many closures for that edge guard, there was an encore after encore for Musashi, who kept getting back and getting a couple more notes in the bar, but DMS with the stock lead looking for double recovery, does get clipped though by the great sword recovery, and is going to take things back to being even stocks. We are both One Soccer Bees game number 2. Musashi looking to go up 2-0 in the sets with the Imugi pick. If they win, this will be great. If they lose, I could almost guarantee we'll be seeing another who even knows out of Musashi. Could be whatever you wish. DMS looking to skill this edge guard, starting against white, looking to bait out something. Musashi gives nothing, just waiting. Dodges down 2 times in a row, but I think their dodges are going to be so but DMS is going too much beyond that. If they do get him on sunlight, probably going to do so again. Ground pounds, catches DMS coming in, looking for another recovery as well. Whipped us down, not to find anything. Sidelight, does get the double sidelight, that's on the dodge away, and DMS takes us to game number 3. Like, with the clutch follow-up from the dodge to the side. Got the correct prediction there for what Musashi was going to be presenting. And we do get a legend swap here from Musashi. It's the Wushang. And we waste no time with the map swaps. So completely different weapon spread for Musashi. They're feeling like they can really play whatever they want to right now. Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. We will see. We haven't seen any Wushang at all today. So, definitely a tricky one here. But interesting send off stage. Sort of coaxes DMS to go low. Not looking too much on that. See what the gauntlet mirror match can do. Got the gold. Is that gold for gauntlet? So that I forget exactly. No, I think it's default. Anyway, looking to get an opening here. No, actually no, it is. Rather. Like no, but saying opening well. We've got double dares, just trading pillars. But finally, it is ended with the down signature. Catching DMS and touch down. DMS not waiting about though. Immediate follow-up, but getting clipped by the very edges of all these spear hitboxes, using the range perfectly. Not only getting the follow-up, but even though they were stacked, barely out of the range of that spacing. And Neutralite knocks DMS away. DMS finds Starlight, looking to get the read, but the Neutral's gonna jump. Not gonna find it. DMS staying on, Musashi staying low. So they don't want to quite go to do it, but obviously backs away with the bow side there. And picks up the gauntlets again, does find an opening, but not only find the double side like that took them the game. Last set, backdash S-Sig, Musashi staying wide, not able to quite in position to get a particularly crispy punish on that down signature. Musashi not staying wide, and unfortunate self-destruct there from DMS. Just looking to go a little bit too aggro off stage, really wanted to secure that stock, and it's going to be punished for it. Second signature, Musashi going to stay low below that, looking to stay planted, gets the recovery after the grabs against the side gets the sail as well, the left attack down with Neutralite into the ground pound. DMS finally makes the pressure with the side air, but that's not in position to particularly do much knockout power. Neutralite to come through, side air finally, it's going to give DMS the first stock, and we have a completely different game. To game number 2 and even game number 1 really. Musashi comfortably ahead here with the Wushang, with the pressure that they're putting out. Downlight looking to follow up, maybe looking for downlight, not entirely certain there, but it. Another dodge down is red. Side air is red as well. Musashi 2 in a row on that one is going to secure game number 2 and leave us with a 2-1 advantage for Musashi. Again, definitely, if DMS can get the adaptations in place, then maybe we can see a turnaround. As we do have another legend swap for Musashi. Why not? I guess we'd be playing Jayan now. Interesting enough. I mean, the Great Sword was something. In games 1 and 2, it was there. It got the occasional string, but I guess maybe a stage counter pick. But then again, you pick first, so who knows? But in any case, like it's a sort of a stage that I guess is classically preferred for the Great Sword. The nice flat runway, lack of platforms, like you can definitely get some work done. But it's actually opening up with the swords, which it's the 1 and 2, right? You sometimes do stuff like that. The side air is going to be swatted away by the Neutralite. We have been seeing a lot of strong and stable swords this afternoon from a variety of players. It's definitely a weapon that does not struggle in getting that W. Losing the wrong way though is an interesting one. Maybe a bait, but probably more likely a missed input. Interesting to sort of triangle movement there. The signature is going to be with though. We do get a medium punish from DMS for that one. Dynamite is gonna contest the recovery. A haymaker is a wild play. The neutral again does go work out, but that's triple sided opener for the Great Sword. But none of them are going to convert, but they do build up the damage, so a raw round of recovery is going to be enough. And DMS is down again, so we'll need to dig deep in this game number 4 if they're going to continue making their way through the winner's side of bracket to make it to that guaranteed grand final spot and that guaranteed. I think you get guaranteed £3 at that point, so you're really out here. But in any case, Downlight Stare is going to do it. Lovely dodge to the weapon toss, but that does leave Musashi vulnerable to the further edge guards, which DMS just killed and takes us to tied stocks. But DMS is very behind, and Musashi picks up the Great Sword. Does get poked from the noggin but those gauntlets with point blank. Downlight is just too well ranged. Number 9 comes in, does find it finally. Downlight Starlight, but no fun to around that. Stare sends off stage. The side air is beat out again, but Musashi's been on it with his jump codes off stage. Does disarm with the sword recovery, and that will come again. It's going to punish sword side air. It's going to send Musashi down to the finals. Their final stop on the winner's side. Very possibly if they can't get a combat round here. This might be the one time we find the neutral stick actually coming through for DMS, but we will see. Neutral there, Sentai. Recovery is going to whiff. That's low on options, but able to go down. Does give the neutral stick actually there. We're not going to find it. Side stick is going to go low as Musashi thinking that they actually might go for the mix. Double slide mate, but does get punished for that second one. Recovery is going to disarm, so DMS with the advantage stay here. Not able to find the nair though. Whip stuff down, but it's the language. Landing. Side sends off stage. DMS with a very aggressive edge recovery back on stage. Dodging fully on, but Musashi not in position to punish that. Looking to punish. Side gets banished out with side lights. Side F sends to the left side on the stage. Can DMS get rid of it? Nope, they cannot. Actually, wait a minute. I thought it was over. Like, DMS one final lease on life. Gets started in the recovery. We're going down to last stock. DMS needs to play a perfect stock here. They cannot get touched at all by the Jayon. That's a great start. Gets the V's with the recovery. Gets another lead stop. Nearly finds the double dodge down from Musashi. Musashi really needs to catch up, but does find the recovery. It was a great attempt from DMS. But Musashi was able to find the low profile sword recovery, and it's going to take the third game, which will send DMS to the elimination side of the bracket, and we will catch up with them again in the elimination side of things. Let's go start the game. Maybe we'll be able to get away without the break. We'll see. But yeah, very much a varied amount of play from Musashi there. The legend swap on Wayne is always a reasonable statement coming out right there, and can be quite difficult to adapt, because you know it was a close game. You're sort of, as a person that doesn't win that game, you're thinking about what you're gonna do for the next one, but. And then you sort of have to play against something else.
Custom.
In any case, it looks like we are actually going to get into the elimination finals. It's no elimination semi-finals actually. So I'll go update things real quick to elimination semis. There we go. Let's go load in the match as well, so we can get that loaded. There we go. And we should be just about ready to go. Like for our elimination semi-final match, I'm just gonna take a quick water break, real quick. Gotta make sure you stay hydrated, you know. There we go, and we are back for our elimination semi-finals. The winner of this will go up against the winner of the, the loser from the winner side of the bracket, which of course DMS, and the winner of that will win the right
3, 2,
to
1,
I guess prove their tier, or maybe disprove their tier. It's a funny one. The way the tourney works is that because there is actually a max tier limit. So if you're over tier 5 in challenge mode, you outright cannot compete. Which sort of means that every tournament has sort of a new winner, because oftentimes the winner will rank up to tier 5 afterwards, and then they won't be able to compete in the next one. So, but it's nice because then it means that this tournament is your gateway to tier 5, that top level of tourney play, the highest badge that you can get on challenger mode, for whatever that's worth. Well, I guess you might get seeded higher in your next major, like, so you know. It all started here. In any case, we'll get into the match. Very even start to this game so far. Stomp, however, is going to whiff. EC looking for the punish on that one, not able to find it. And Fox is going to go up in this first game. Sword comes through for EC. Down sig is going to be avoided. Fox just putting it out just on the off chance that because if it doesn't, then it's fine. EC is in no position to manage that. Looking for the final nair, but Fox's weapon was down to relieve that pressure, and that doesn't work this time. Fool me once, like then that's then there'll be one thing, but EC will not be fooled twice, and is even more aggressive with the aerial attack to get in there. Look, gets the beat on the dodge, but the nair is going to send too far away for a proper follow-up. He's just looking for the Granny comes to stomp, but doesn't quite get a follow-up. Maybe looking for a different option there. We'll have to see. The rocket lance is picked up though. Light is going to whiff though. As both players with those things, but the second one does come through. The chase dodge is going to cover the entire platform, thinking that EC might just sort of hang around there, but EC just goes wide. And finally, at last, the down signature is going to connect for Fox, and is going to give them the lead in this game number 1. Looking to extend that, possibly with overlines. Really guided his weapon. Really not going to be boxed away, but he does finally give up stage presence with the lance side air. Lance is a very committal weapon, but it doesn't matter because the committals are so good. EC looking to hard punish. Oh my word! What an interaction that was on side stage. Fox, I guess, baited, it's hard to say, coerced EC into a neutral signature on the side of the stage, which would have definitely taken Fox's off had it hit, but Fox backed off, went back to stage, and at that point, EC was terribly low on options, and we have the swap. It's not a game 5 swap that we saw in the set versus. Hold on, we got a quick button check. Oh, it's 7 versus week, yeah. Like, but I think we're happy to keep going. Yeah. Just need a quick moment just to get situated. Both players being, of course, very respectful in this tourney situation, even though we are in winners finals or not. I think I don't quite have the things up, but I wonder what exactly is going on here. I don't think it's disconnected. I think this is a real game. This is a real game. This is a real game. That's to be a real game. What? I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on. Stream, I don't know what's going on right now. Like, I'm pretty certain this isn't a bot. Will the bot do that? Bot? No. This is real. This is real. This is elimination finals. Like, this is not bot. Not bot checks. Like, this is Fox up 1 stock, and I think we'll have to figure out what's going to happen after this. But EC
Total domination.
Continuing this game.
Player 2 wins.
We'll just go to a quick break while we sort this one. Alright, we are back. EC needed to reset real quick, so unfortunately they were not able to complete game number 2, which just put us to all of a sudden a 0-2 set
3,
situation.
2,
to be honest,
1,
maybe it's for the bots. The 7 is a 0-2 pick for EC. As it turns out, it can't be any other way because somehow it just gives power, right? Somehow it just gives power. As it stomps there, it's gonna whiff for Fox, which I get at local sense it can just happen sometimes. the bizarre interaction. I'm dying. The wild is there. What was that? Like what? But ludicrous options coming out in elimination semis. But we do have a string here for Fox. Looking for the reversal. Does find it with the lingering hitboxes. And EC. Is EC done?
Complete annihilation.
It is what it is.
Player
It is
one
what it is.
wins.
Sometimes, sometimes you're just not feeling it. To continue the set, I thought we could have we could have our third game, but EC was not feeling confident to continue that set, which it is what it is. But like the pressure. For Olympic Stones. I want to take a quick break just to see if we can't get a last game here, but this may be the end of the set. In any case, I'll see you all in a couple minutes. Cool. All right, we're back. We do have confirmation. It was Wi-Fi. It was the World Wide Web. Sometimes it really do. It's a toughie. It's a toughie. I mean, honestly, it's quite astounding that in this year that we can just play games across like half the planet, and for the most part, it kind of works. But unfortunately, not all the time. Sometimes, like the Wi-Fi is just not there. BMG says that elimination semis is not going to be able to be played, and that will take us through to elimination finals, which will be taking place in a moment. There we go. DMS is in the room. So the winner of this will be heading to grand finals. The loser of this gets £2, I think. This might have been wagered on this one. We ain't waiting around. We're getting straight into the set here. As we just move over to the top thing, we have DMS. And Fox looking to do some map bannings. We got some GLHFs in the chat because, of course, we are here for the Brawlhalla gameplay. To good luck and to have fun, which is lovely to see. As we do get the start of this first game, and. We'll see what we can get. So, like Fox, 3, I guess, 2, coming 1, off a game number 2, a previous set, but in any case, I mean they were playing pretty well. So we'll see what we can get here. That's a great start. It recovery sending low. DMS looking at that stage with Devil Jin. Notice a slight drip change going up here. We're no longer on the RGB colours. So see if that makes a difference. Though of course it does completely different, but you know it is what it is. Five, so feel. Down to looking to see DMS dodging away. DMS looking to get a signature run zone. Fox looking for the ground pounds before she goes on stage. I don't really think it would have hit as well. It was tough spacing, but in any case, we'll never know. DMS didn't go with the gun though. Double wild in ground pounds. So we're starting on the set presenting. No one is getting back to stage 3 in this game. in this set even. Fox manages to find, that's a very difficult neutral air to catch. It's not a great juggling weapon always, hammer. It's a very slow air. So Fox really positioned that perfectly to be able to find the follow-up there. But vintage DMS antics out here. They've been taking stocks, very many stocks over the course of the day with that double side lane. Oddly, it's always double side lane to the right for some reason. I don't know if they can do it to the left. I presume they must be able to. But you know, it's a bit upsell. Finds it again actually, which is really out here. But not able to skill stock quite yet. Does get back on stage with the side and to do it again, but finds the like not fun deal in solo. The neutral signature is gonna cover the immediate wake up that we saw from Fox there. DMS gets the stock lead in this first game. Of course, that's don't blame us, but that's a great string there. Nearly finds the dodge down with as well, but gets clipped and probably celebrating too soon. They're like, that was a great string, I got him, and then whoops, the hammer side stick over the side of the stage is going to end that dream pretty quickly. In this case, Fox going really tight, gets punished with there. Both sides. What is this? What is this? What is it? Valentine's Day, the warm embrace for both players as they stay completely stacked. But I mean, then never again, it's odd that these two weapons just seem to have a real dead, or whatever. They do have a bit of a dead zone if you're not pressing the right buttons. And somehow, someway, DMS is slightly ahead, does have the weapon advantage, doesn't have the stage advantage. Goes off stage. Fox only get the reversal with the downlight. The weapon doesn't really come through, but Bronze is tiny. Fox all sneaky stuff to get back on stage there. Picks up the glance. Neutral stick does not kill. Recovery sends up high again. Recovery again. Oh my word, what an end. Both players really fiending for that one last hit. The neutral signature barely not enough. The recovery barely not enough. But somehow, someway, DMS takes game number 1. And we'll go straight back into our next match here between the two of them. Really, you could not make it much closer than these two are putting up for us right now. No legend swaps. I would be very surprised if we did get any more swapsies in this set. I think DMS and Fox are well set on their legend picks. We've got the Zariel with the double side light. Not even to get follow-ups on either of them, but it's good damage regardless. Neutral light as well. Fox is really loving that neutral light. But the side signature off stage. Wait a minute. Recovery. One more needs to finish it. Doesn't. The neutral signature, beautiful Scarlet play. Could not have done anything more there to get out of stage. Find it. The neutral again, but DMS has to work. The side signature the wrong way out. Like a bit of spaghetti coming out. DMS had the checkmate like 3 times, but just giving it back. The down sync on stage under the platform, reading who even knows what, and Fox somehow, some way stays on the stage. Absolutely wilding out there. Finally, DMS gets that stock, even with the missed edge guard. It's fine, it's damage. Triple dare! It's, I guess, an option. Fox doesn't give it to them. And finds a neutral signature, but again, with the angle, it's not enough. The recovery is gonna do it, though. Like, as it turns out. And somehow, after all of that, we were at tight stocks in game number 2. DMS with the advantage. And we're back to neutral gameplay right here. Fox looking for the downline, to find it right there. That it comes through. The neutral stick is going to be punished at once. DMS is missing those a lot today. Finding someone is going to punish him. Solid downlight, sorry, it's going to come through, but not to get to on that. Dare sends it to a edge guard position, but Fox able to get on stage with too much issue. Doesn't use the recovery, just jumps. And DMS with the slightly rogue neutral stick down there picks up that hammer. We'll never know what the hammer could do, or we might do actually. The hammer still has a chance. Side signature is brutal, but DMS not falling for that one. Funny enough, because they went aggressive, they were out of range for that. DMS now with the lead, even after all of the shenanigans that Fox was putting on, which as a player, it really is their specialty. If you sleep on the Scarlet for a second, you will die. You will be eviscerated. But the grab on there is going to send DMS really low, and actually they kind of overcommitted on that one. Really wanted to make a statement to take game number 2. Doesn't find it, and Fox is back. Fox is back on that last stock, and really it is going to be taking that momentum. Down neutral light comes through. Neutral comes through as well. Oh, we go back to neutral. Fox doesn't get anything done that. But it's a good damage from regardless. But this is pretty much even. The damage is entirely so, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, Fox believes. Neutral light comes through. Down the wrong way. Oh, what is happening there? It's dodge, but anti-reverse dodge. What is happening? Like, the side stick barely doesn't have the quite spec. Fox making that one. Ah, that's the bat dashes backwards. Away from the sidelight. Like, again, both shows really trying for the last hit. It's even damage once again. The hammer down thing is the wrong way. If that was space right, that probably would have been the stock. Oh, the found it on the stage, but the line of sight. CCTV, what is happening right now? It barely had the angles for that down signature to hit over the side of the stage. Like, and Fox is gonna take game number 2, send us to a third game with the Scarlet here. DMS had the lead there. DMS really did. But it was just that one edge guard, really, where he just went for just a little bit more than they really had to. And Fox made it back and pressed a lot of buttons. And
3,
that leads
2,
us to a tight
1, brawl.
1-1 set between the two. We're going to the Air Temple with how much these players have been being knocked about. It's I guess it's quite appropriate. Damage comes through. Out wild and ground pound there. Like, who would have seen that one coming? I still didn't. D6 ends off stage, but the knockback over is not enough yet for that to quite kill. Looking for the read there with the recovery there to catch up the dodge. Probably going to be heading to the ground right afterwards after DMS is up down. But it's fine though, recovery sent high, looking for the double as well. Side sends wide, double side. DMS are really searching for this last hit on the gauntlet. Goes to the way, looking to get the bow last hit. Instead, Fox goes back on stage. D-Sig is going to completely go the wrong way. DMS gets a smooth punish on that. Does find Lucy though, and is the first one to take the stock in this set between two of them. But I don't suspect that Fox Lock 2 is going to find this stock unless we have inputs like those though. They're a tough haymaker to try and stock. Down it comes to, not quite enough yet, but DMS dodges. Oh, the weight! The DMS for once actually sidelights the other way, the one that we've never really seen, the forbidden option to the left side, but doesn't find it, and the recovery is going to take things. The ground pound is going to be just a threat really more than it is an execution. Neutral take is going to go wide. There's Fox looking for the ground pound to punish it. Very bold with the DMS able to get around that one. Weapon down into the there as well, picks it up as well. Plays the whole 3-piece set, and then just throws it. Went through hell and earth to get the weapon back there, and then just gets hit with a sideline recovery on the top of the stage without options, and is down to the Thunderstorm. Down to the initial though, again immediately, but barely not the range of that to be a real threat. Nair is going to be dangerous. Fox just is able to jump over that. DMS looking for a low option. Dare scoots up. DMS gets hung up on the platform, not able to get around. Fox looking for that one last hit. D-Light time around Dare. Nice Lucha signature sends up, but finally Neutralite is going to do it for Fox, sending us to the third stops of game number 3. DMS opens up with the Neutralite, not a good on that. Sidelight. But the set actually great way to relieve the pressure on the side stage there. So it sends away. DMS batting them off. Down signature is a gaudy option right there, but doesn't really get money for it. Nearly gets a crossover in the side signature. Oh, the damage stop comes through. He's going to hit off stage. DMS able to get the dodge and get back on stage with the neutral as well, but that's going to be avoided, but yet not punished. Nair comes through, set up with it. stomp into the sideline, and red is something right there. Recovery barely not killing. Both still struggling. DMS needs to find the option here. Kills out the side air with their movements and is able to get the final dare to take the set. Not the set, take the game. Calm it down, calm it down. It's only 2-1, it's only 2-1. There is plenty more to be played here by Fox. They absolutely at the turn of a hat can turn it up, and who knows what could happen. But for now, we'll just have to get to the first
3, 2, 1, brawl
of game number 3, and DMS opening up with the initial gauntlet battery. Nice little damage going through, but Fox as well. So reasonably sensible start to this third game. Exchanging blows. Double Tyler comes through. That's big. DMS looking for the wide option there. Nearly had to find the punish on the counter cancel. Another down sig whiffs. In a lot of smoke. But like Fox not really able to get the big callouts of the little hits. The weapon toss directly down really does not red down the gauntlets, which is I mean there's 4 gauntlets, so I'm sure they would have disagreed with that assessment. But in any case, Lucy comes through, but not quite killing blow yet. Dino is dodged. Recovery again is going to spike KO. It feels like it's tails all the time. DMS in that top right corner. It is funny just how much the two of them seem to really like the right hand side of the stage more than the left. Great punish on that downlight. Like absolutely perfect spacing for that one. Would have struggled to do any better than they did there. As DMS looking to extend this lead, Fox picks up the hammer, jumps over the weapon toss, so not going to be hit by the bow as it slides through. Lucy, perfect dodge there from DMS. Timed it very well. Slider comes through. Calls out the down signature perfectly with the hammer D-Sig of their own, or the neutral sig, with the hammer D-Sig, which is going to even up the stocks, and that's a real feel-good play to hit right there. You got him. You they and we can see it coming in. Another D6 on 2. Very nearly KOs. It's a very finished signature. Fox really looking to end it right here. Gets the falling stair. DMS did not touch because of immobilization. And all of a sudden, after one interaction, Fox has got the wind completely in their sails. The steam roller is out. Gets the weapon toss, like that. We're getting weapon toss extensions on Fox right here. Looking for everything. D-Sig white. Like just to say that they have the positioning down. DMS is really gonna have to adjust. They cannot be doing the Lucy's anymore because Fox has the answer. He's with the hammer. Side sig, isn't gonna be in the post code for them to quite come through there. The side end though does. Punish the neutral light is there, come through, double there coming through, solid as well, another neutral come through that he's gonna hit. DMS really has not had any options all this game. Then really good points again. Neutral comes through from Fox. Sends DMS like looking for the hammer set again. Neutral like finally gets DMS some kind of advantage here. He needs to find the stop right now in order to even have a chance. Does do so with the D-Light recovery. They absolutely can take this set right here, right now, but I suspect we could be going to a game 5. Unless. No, that's it. We are going to game 5. Fox securing it with the weapon toss. And really like capitalizing on the momentum they got. Just one single exchange after what was a really close start to the game. Suddenly the buttons became yes. The buttons became yes, and we're going to the climax, Small World's End, to end the set here today between Fox and DMS. DMS with the initial
3, 2,
advantage
1,
early on, but Fox bringing it back. I thought this could be a 3-1, but I've been proved wrong before, and I've been proved wrong yet again. As Fox looking for the reverse there, fiendish stuff like that. But again, this first game, Fox tossing with a weapon. The downlight going to be punished. DMS do a lot of poking away with the bow here. Again, not particularly one for extended strings on the bow. Just going for the single hits where they can find them, and just keep going until eventually you're in this situation where Fox is in the red, and then you start looking for the new signatures. This is the matchup we've seen before. DMS's bow to Fox's hammer. Like it could end catastrophically, but the triple dare, I've been there before. Please, is one of. I would just wish my opponent would go into just one of them. Weapon toss nearly connecting to the sailor, but Fox and I is finally. Mark your calendars. March 28th, bow recovery is actually killed. What a like, sometimes it feels like it can take all day, but DMS had built up enough damage with the bow to be able to take things there. New signature is going to be a pretty straightforward punish there for DMS. The charge on it! DMS didn't expect that one, but also Fox didn't expect that one. And DMS definitely has quite a well-qualified lead here. Again, Slice Ninja goes too far for Fox to get the appropriate punish. Ground Pound is going to be punished by the bow. I think DMS wanted to go for seconds there, but realized they have no options. Another Ninja Sig is going to be punished. Fox has to put the dodge through. Bold claims. Bold claims right there. Like, Fox with a single option left on the hammer with the recovery. DMS knew that. DMS knew that, and still went in for the ground pound and timed it perfectly to be able to find out. That was a beautiful KO. Does get hit with the down signature, but they don't even really care at this point. It's like fine. Like that was they already got that stop here with swag, so it's alright. And Fox looking to try and get things to a 2-1 stop count for DMS. Almost like a multiple at this point. Just putting on hit after hit with the gauntlet here. It doesn't even matter. Fox looking for the blimey. Okay, what a triple read that was right there. N-Sig punishes D-Sig punishes Dare, I guess, or whatever around you want to put it. Does at least give Fox a little bit in this game, but has a lot more to go to be able to make this competitive, and is not going to find it. DMS with the commanding end to that third game is going to take things in their favor and lead us to our grand finals set. It will be the rematch between Musashi and DMS. Musashi taking the set initially 3-1, so definitely coming in as the favourite for this set. But we'll see what DMS can do in this next game or in this next set. Well played to Fox as well. Definitely has some absolute baller swings of momentum throughout the set, but DMS able to keep their composure and keep things straightforward, keep things simple, and manage to get things in their way, build up the damage and find the stocks, and that's what has led us to this final set. We're going to take a quick break, real quick, just while we get set up for grand finals, and I'll see you all in a minute. There we go. And we are back for Grand Finals. It's here at last. The end of this, the 8th training room tournament. We have, on the left, we have Musashi 10, the dubious player, the real dark horse of the tournament, on the Bodvar versus DMS on the Devil Jin. Not looking to hang around at all. We're going to get straight into this first game of Grand Finals, it should say. Let me go fix that real quick. There we go. As we're loading up with the Bodvar on the side of Musashi, very much not wanting to play a single duplicate character
3, 2,
across games.
1, brawl!
Really look to open things up. DMS taking a little wait to start the game. Maybe this could be a button check. Are we feeling good? We're gonna get into it. Oh, we so are. Yep, we're ready to go with DMS and Musashi. We'll see how things can go for this first game. Musashi hovering in with the hammer side air, opening up with the Holland hammer drip right here. You know, it is what it is. It's your choice. Nice down signature, catching the read in. DMS probably should be more ready for those after the Fox deck that we just saw and all those hammer D6. But Bodvar's got that as well. So see what we can do. You know, just really happy with the real face of Brawlhalla, I guess. We'll technically be more next. I don't know. They've still kind of been in a bit of a war for de facto Brawlhalla mascot for a while. Maybe even Hattori. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. As Musashi with the side air sending DMS onto the stage and catches the dodge onto stage with the down heavy. Is going to send DMS flying and it's going to lead us to game to the seconds of DMS, see if they can't get something brought back in, just get hit with Flip Toss. The down light to neutral light is an interesting combo. Musashi staying low and let's see what we can do. The max space to go down to the light is going to connect, not to KO, but we do get DMS taking the stock, stripping the field immediately of weapons. We're able to fight back with neutral light and get the Odin's Blessing on that weapon toss. Just staying low to the ground, finally catching out with the neutral light, and goes all the way down for the down light as well, and the recovery is going to be a pretty exacting edge guard right there. No move wasted. He does what he wants to do with the hammer. Gets the double down light as well, really bopping him about. Side air comes to himself. Nair is going to hit from DMS, but Musashi dodges follow up. Side air is going to go wide. Weapon toss is going to connect, but DMS not going to do too much follow up from that. Musashi just staying just barely out the threat range of the gauntlets and looking to get the counter punish. The side signature out of nowhere is going to be taking game number 1 for Musashi. Definitely not wanting to hang around on their way to maybe that's what the 10 in Musashi 10 stands for. It stands for the €10 prize pot. They've been feeling forward as we see a legend swap from DMS, not feeling the Devil Jin any further. In any case, I mean they did play an entire set of games with the Devil Jin, and it did go 3-1, but they weren't able to get the victory with it. So we're gonna see tons of lives wrong. We do have some more Katars on the stream today. We have Zuri on the side of DMS, or maybe it's DMs actually. Whatever. We'll stick with DMS.
1, brawl!
In any case, we'll get into this first game, picking up the Katars immediately, and also having the sword mirror as well. So DMS not wanting to be left behind on the strong and stable sword. Though we're missing so much today. Gets the read with the Katars though, that could be big. It's actually stays low and able to get back on stage. Fights back with an air as well. Nice dash away from the neutral lights. Must be good for the dare as well, but DMS staying up with that. Super duper careful getting back to stage, like really inch by inch getting back towards center. But the Musashi staying wide, catches, calls out the wide push up there. But DMS goes the wrong way. Unfortunate input there from DMS, not able to get on the side of the stage, maybe miscounting their options, they thought they could get away with it, they could not. That's a big string there though. It was such a big string that Musashi is just going to fall for that one, unfortunately. So that brings us back to tight games, but that was very nearly a criminal stop right there from Musashi. The down air comes down, new signature is going to be a whiff there. The Sonic Sair sends off stage, looking to nearly get to call it in. Catches the dodge up though with another interesting, and Musashi is again up in the game, even after giving away the stock. DMS taking a quick moment there, picks up the sword, looking to get another Nutrisig on for the bear, but gets a nice little read with the guitars. Musashi really holding back their dodge. DMS is pressing buttons to counteract that. Does finally dodge after that one. DMS has built up quite a lot here after getting many openings on the guitars, and decides he's now trying to swap over to the sword to find the KO. Absolutely principled play here from DMS. Absolutely how you're supposed to. I mean, there is no supposed to play, but absolutely how PMG. Never mind. Actually prioritizes the weapon stuff more. But DMS picks up the hammer. A very bold claim on the down heavy there, gravity cancelled. Musashi does not fall into that one. Looking for back there. The down signature though is going to whiff, and DMS is going to drop that punish. I'm not even sure if line of sight would have allowed that, but we'll never know because DMS was definitely wide, definitely offside. Silent comes through, looking for the reach, goes for another recovery. That's 2 in a row. Oh no! Really going for it all off stage. Is DMS wanting to send a message to Musashi about these guitars, the guitars of legend, off stage? But unfortunately, Musashi really holding back on their dodge. So they've done it a lot throughout the set, not panicking when put off stage or put on stage, and staring the guitars in the face in order to wait for DMS to make the wrong read to reset back to neutral. In any case, so she does take game number 2, and we could be on our last game of the tournament here, as DMS looking to get a game on the board in this grand final set versus Musashi. Definitely with the guitars, it's something they can do. Gets the read actually on the dodge, looking for the ground pound. Musashi looking to punish that, but not to fund it. Swept out, gets the Sair, but not able to get too much on that. The DMS recovers the right way, learning. But Musashi has been sweating for so long off stage. They've been very aware of not getting the KOs, but regardless, it's big damage off stage. The side signature comes through. DMS looking to get opponents up, looking for the new thing as well, but DMS stays high. DMS goes high, open that one as well. Side signature, slide out off the stage, looking for another one as well. DMS absolutely waking up in this game, Game 3 in Grand Finals. Musashi finally picking up the sword and getting some sort of bit of sanity back on the stage. DMS has not been able to get too much beyond that. Recovery is going to be stumped up by the dare. And that's going to be it. Somehow, some way, after such a beautiful open-up by DMS, they weren't able to find the blow. And just one long, prolonged advantage state for Musashi is going to lead to them getting the first dog. But DMS going wide with the ground pound, which, you know, it's one of those things Musashi probably could have put the controller down there and would have made it. But DMS bets that Musashi bet, the DMS bet on the inside line and then outside. So, you know, the layers of reads coming out there to where Musashi just kind of wanted that one. And we have a very cagey start to this second stock here. DMS really wants it so bad. Like, depending on who you ask, this is for justice. This grand final set as a double dare off stage. Musashi barely making it on. Grand pound does hit. Stuff on the recovery. Nutrisig would have ended it all entirely. We could be seeing a decent here. Just a down light into neutral light, but those are both in the whiff. Neutral light off stage. Down signature. There it comes. But this DMS again missing their jump, missing the recovery. like missed input off stage for DMS. Like, is not what you want to be seeing if we're going to be getting things back to a game 3. Just stomp neutral light, very niche option over the side of the stage, but it's actually finding it. And see what we can't get. The neutral air, the side light, neutral signature. He's going to miss. DMS really wanting to find the K with his sword, looking to dash in on the platform, but Musashi reading that one. Side signature, looking to get the neutral sig read on a dodge up, but the side S and save weapon toss goes down as well. Needs one more button. Down heavy, but Musashi did touch. Going all the way out for the side signature. Musashi unfazed, looking for the side signature of their own. We're going to need one more button here for DMS to get down to final stops. Delay recovery, not going to be enough. Very high sitting on air tempo. Like a lot of space to fly that these airbenders need, I guess. Side sends off stage. DMS can't take too many more of those. Needs one final charge. Does not get the read this time. Musashi holding it back. But the down air is going to be enough. We're going to last stock. We're going to last stock. DMS with like 3 SDs over the course of the set is still hanging on in grand finals. Weapon toss down is going to chip on a bit of damage, but we need a big read coming out from DMS here. Lord is here. George is back on stage. Musashi hanging back at the corner stage, looking to control the airspace with the neutral light. The neutral comes through, but it's on the stage, so it's just a damage build rather than any big. Musashi staring him right in the face. DMS throws the katars wide. Sends off stage, does not get the read. Does not nearly get the neutral sig. They're both low. Musashi's low, and that's a no button again, boy. Besides, DMS, just from completely nowhere. I can't even put it into words right now. It is wilding. Even after everything that happened, managing to take game number 3 in this grand finals set. We're getting a legend swap from DMS. We're going to Rupture. From a legend swap from Musashi. To, of course, BRAWLHALLA's newest legend, a very scary pick to go up against when your back is against the winning grand finals, because there is definitely a certain amount of new legend diff. I mean, of course, Rupture has gone through that first balance pass. So is legal, but still, like, there are some things that a couple of changes to frames can't counteract. But DMS starting off well with the sword, able to really slice and dice with his attacks here. Looking to get side control, but side air from the Lance is on stage. Interesting turnaround with the neutral there, but does get the side off stage. Big call out with the ground pound there, but there's actually not falling for it. Looking to get the side signature immediate after being on the guitars. And is going to be swatted away by the sword again. DMS pulling on the swap weapons again here. He's going to just look for the last few hits to find this stock. Maybe it could be a neutral stick. A down signature is going to be the mix-up. But Musashi ready for that. I thought that was going to be a nair for sure right there. But Musashi really pulling it back with the guitars of their own. Double does, but that is going to be a premium punish there from the sword. Down into the recovery, perfectly spaced to not get hit by the signature there, and DMS not phased by the Rupture here. Has definitely played enough of these in ranked. Rupture is of course free this week actually on the legend rotation, so maybe even playing more than they used to. Not at all scared by the signature get here and the Katars not being able to the same potency that DMS's Katars have had. Noosing comes through, it's going to be avoided. The noosing of Musashi. Brilliant! What is that what kind of read is that? Who is even calling out the anti-push-off column in that kind of situation? DMS is out. Finally, a side signature does come through for Musashi and takes us to 2-1 stock count, but DMS is comfortably in the lead. And of course, has to play really well in order to not let this slip away from them, especially with the some of the off-stage plays that DMS has had. Musashi might even be trying to like lean into that to try and get DMS into a precarious position. That off-stage interaction doesn't lead to any stocks, but does lead to an advantage for Musashi. They're definitely looking to bring this back. Down air is going to be a little bit of damage. Sword is not going to be quick enough. Side signature comes through, and that's going to kill. But wait a minute, Musashi forgot to press a button. But it doesn't matter. Able to get back on stage. And DMS is after having such a big lead is now this is now losable all of a sudden. Star's going through. Like, side air, central stage, but battle stage, not as too big spike. Looking for Lucidic, down signature. Or maybe that's Lucidic, it's hard to tell on this crossover. And opens up with the guitars, not to get the reach. Swaps into the sword, convenient stick, down, light. But the platform spacing, unfortunately, didn't need to jump for that stair. Went too high, misses it. Decides to come through with the rocket lance, but their rocket lance is not looking too crispy. It's definitely GMS's advantage here. In order to find the stock. Neutralizes on stage, looking for one more reach. Finds the stair on stage, gets back. Down like there. The side signature is going to whiff. The web does go through. Down sig is going to be avoided. This is red last stock. Side signature is going to end the tournament. Musashi swapping to the rupture after going down in the game is able to pull it back with the signature kit of rupture. And is going to take the tournament. Another 3-1 for Musashi versus DMS is going to end things here. Super well played to both. Well played to DMS, definitely for the guitars play. Absolute moments of brilliance for some offstage plays. But sometimes grand finals be getting you recovering in the other direction, and it do be like that. But well done making it this far. Hope to see both of you all again for next month's training and tourney whenever I get round to scheduling that one. And of course, well played to Musashi. They will be taking home the grand prize of the €10 or how much I put on this tournament, and also finally becoming a training room champion. We are still yet to have a repeat training room champion, so it's but Musashi definitely putting in the work this tournament. They'll see how the tiers line out in any case. And yeah, that will be the end of the stream. Just want to also thank the back of house team, Senor Sars, for helping me out with the challenger mode side of things. Tournament wouldn't run without ye. And yeah, and thank you all for coming on this afternoon. I suspect there still is the main BRAWLHALLA esports event. What are they even doing today? Again, it's 3v. Is it 3v3v3? Was it Brawl Ball or one of the other? Oh no, yeah, it is just triples championships. So I might come along and watch that. Like to see how the 3v3 landscape is going. I suspect it may be chaotic and somewhat difficult to follow. So Godspeed to the commentary team that has to try and call that one. That's why I stick to ones. But I'm sure it'll be great fun. And who knows what 3v3 team is gonna come out on top. Like, it's a new meta. What even is the 3s meta? Is it the 2s meta? There's only one way to find out. Cool. In any case, hope you'll have a great rest of your days. I should also mention actually as well, probably shouldn't have left it this late, that we do have a Discord server. If you'd be interested in joining there, you can be the first to know about all the latest news. Pretty much just when we're running the next tournament, you can join up and be the first to know there when sign-ups are open. It probably won't be in too long, but I just got to figure out when I'm next available for that one. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Have a good one.